you complaining about?
M16 kill the track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the track. Log in.
Gotta be grateful, you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
M16 kill the track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the track. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Gotta be grateful, you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
M16 kill the track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the track. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
grateful you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 kill the track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Grateful you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 kill the track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Grateful you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 kill the track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Gotta be grateful, you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Gotta be grateful, you need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate, so let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
in the building. We in the building. Salute to everybody that's here. Salute to everybody that's here. We are live 200 Boys podcast. Today is Tuesday. Opina, what up?
What's up, big dog? What's the deal?
We in the building.
What's up, Trap Boy? You in the building?
Yeah, for sure.
You're eating? You're talking with your mouth full?
I got a cough drop. I ain't gonna lie. What's up, Julian? We got Julian Newman.
What's good, man? How you doing?
Yeah,
What's
the
going
young
on?
legend in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you having me, man.
What's
It's
up,
a
Blue?
pleasure.
All right. Everybody hit the like button. Hit the like button. All right, you guys already know the rules of engagement is no bad words for the first 5 minutes.
Yeah,
All right.
Facts.
No bad words for the first 5 minutes. No smoking, no drinking.
Yeah, I have that problem. I say a lot of
You're
bad
the only
words.
one.
The only one. That's why he says it, because I say the F word and a lot.
Yeah, facts.
That just stopped me from getting drunk, so I gotta kick back for like 5 minutes. So I'm good. I'm good right now.
Well, at least you're talking.
Right?
Something,
Julian, he's an intern, so you know.
Oh
Yeah.
My
Trap.
boy, what's
Yeah,
going
yeah.
on, fam?
I told him, hey, this is a big one.
That was the most words he said in like 2 podcasts.
Yeah. I go, you mess this one up, you ain't never coming back, dog.
Yeah.
You know, we got a legend in the building today.
I
A
appreciate
young legend.
you, man.
Straight up. No cap on that one, bro.
Y'all legends, man. In your own categories, fam. For real, for real.
In our own minds.
In our own minds,
We're legends in our own minds. Yeah, that's right, dog.
Let's recap last podcast. What did we have last podcast?
Man, the weekend killed me. I'm trying to remember, big dog.
Last podcast was
Sporty.
Sporty.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, a rapper. We had a young
The
rapper.
Norwalk homie.
Yeah, facts.
You know what's crazy is, man, what he says he did, because he said he had a video coming out like the next day.
Yeah.
It was called Norwalk thing, and he goes, I think I'm gonna name it that, and he did. The song's pretty dope.
Did you watch it?
I heard it. I saw the video. I mean, the video's, it's cool, but the song is cool. Like, I seen people repost it,
Yeah.
and it's hard to repost a song when it's not your hood.
Oh yeah.
You know what
for
I'm
sure.
saying?
Well, it's
Like-
not your area or something.
Yeah, because he's saying Norwalk thing, but there was a lot of homies from different areas reposting it, so that's a good sign.
So you think that'll stop his career, or at least set him back, because he's talking about his city and not in general everybody?
I think it can, but I think it can't, because there's a lot of like artists in the industry that talk about their neighborhood and we bump them.
Well, at least you can say that his enemies won't listen to it.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So,
But like Snoop says Long Beach and we bump Snoop. We ain't tripping
but
on Long
Snoop Dogg
Beach.
says Long Beach. He doesn't say the gang.
Oh, the actual gang.
So
yeah.
he's just representing the city of Long Beach. You know what I
So
mean?
he's saying Norwalk thing. That's not really the gang. He's just saying it's a Norwalk.
well, I guess so.
Similar.
Similar.
But Tupac did say the LBC though.
Tupac?
I mean Snoop Dogg. My bad.
Yeah, but that's the same thing. Well,
Yeah, it's just a city.
It
Long
could be
Beach City.
something coming
yeah,
from that,
it
you know.
could mean Long Beach Crips too. But
Yeah.
What do you think about like the gangbang culture music? Like,
Man, I think it's taking over the world right now.
yeah, for sure.
Sure. I think it's, especially with, all the social media growing up and, it's just being everybody's platform. Even real gangbangers is, getting things on content, bro.
Yeah. Does
So,
it matter to you? Like, if the song is fire, you gonna bump it. You don't really care what they're saying, huh?
No, 100%. Yeah. I'm not into none of that. Definitely just good music. I listen
Yeah, if
to it
it's
for
dope,
sure.
it's dope. Yeah, that's how I see it now.
Yeah.
That I'm a little older, I'm like, man, if the shit's tight, I don't care what they're
yeah.
saying they're from.
For sure. Out here,
You know?
man, I guess it matters though.
Yeah, it does
Yeah,
matter.
it does
You gotta
matter,
ask
certain
that
thing,
same
yeah.
question to a gangbanger. Because
That's right,
It's
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
come
yeah.
different from
It'll
somebody.
matter for sure. Yeah.
You know.
But that's cool to get the perspective from a non-gangbanger.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure, yeah.
For sure.
That's dope, man. Shit. You want to get into some news? What you got?
Do we got news? Yeah, let's get some news. What you got?
I got a couple pieces. Let me get into it.
What Trump doing?
Oh man,
Nah,
no, we
I'm just saying.
I don't know what. To be honest with you, I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing it.
So I'm saying something got to be crazy what you're doing today.
Okay, we got the Kobe Bryant mural got vandalized. What's the world coming to today, man?
That's fucked up. I mean, what's that about?
I know, and then you know what's crazy? It says right here, Luka Doncic. How do you say it?
Yeah, I don't even know how to say that shit. To be honest.
Covers the cost to restore the vandalized
5K, right?
Kobe
He
mural.
better after that bullshit he caused the other day.
What do you do? Well, we'll get to that. 'Cause I didn't watch game 4.
Hey, in reality,
That is
is disrespectful.
disrespectful, dog, yeah.
For a legend, bro.
No, that's fucked up. I don't know who.
And
Yeah,
they
that's
put it, and
disrespectful.
then the shit they tagged was,
It might
I don't
have
know
been.
what it meant or what it said, but it looked like garbage. Like the shit we got looks professional.
Yeah.
Like but it
Well,
was
y'all would
like
know, is it from Cali, like a Cali person doing that, or just some random?
it's got to be someone in Cali.
I don't know. Well, I don't.
I don't think someone fly out of state to do it. I think it was
Yeah.
someone in the Los
like
Angeles
this is
area.
a vacation spot. Maybe somebody flew in and said, "Fuck it."
Purposely.
You know what I'm saying?
Purposely. You
What's
think
the
it was
description
purposely?
read?
Yeah,
I don't know
think
what it
so,
says.
bro. Like doing that is ridiculous. If somebody from LA did that, I don't think that's something someone from LA would do. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, but
That's my
nowadays
opinion.
you got kids fool that have no respect for anything nowadays.
Yeah.
You know, don't follow rules
No.
and regulations. So it could be it was just a youngster fucking around.
And they kick
No,
over
most
like
definitely.
they kick over grave sites and
Candles.
candles and,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
especially in Cali. They
Most
there's
definitely.
a
Now
big
it's been getting very disrespectful.
disrespectful. Yeah.
Very out of hand.
Man, Kobe though, like fuck, he wasn't even
Yeah,
nothing.
you
He
know,
wasn't.
that's
He
what I'm
didn't
saying. Like,
harm
got nothing to do with
nobody.
This shit going on, like.
Man, that's fucked up. I think they should find a person and cut his hands off. No, I'm just joking with you. They
Maybe
do it
burn
old
'em.
school like the other countries do.
Like your grandma used to tell you, keep talking bad words, I'm gonna wash out your mouth with soap. You know?
Or whenever you wouldn't touch something that wasn't yours, you get slapped in the hands.
Damn, your grandma beat you up like that?
Hey, I had mine coming too, homie. Whenever I made mistakes like that, you know.
You see your grandma beat you up like that?
Yeah, definitely. She had me on check on everything, homie.
Yeah, hell yeah.
good,
Mine too,
Yeah,
man.
that's good.
The fly swatter or the chancla. One or
Nah,
the
to
other.
me it
you're
was
getting-
tabla, the tabla.
Hey, but
Yeah.
you think
The
5K
tabla.
is enough to fix that mural?
I mean, I think
question.
that's what it was. I think, obviously Luca's a millionaire, so they probably hit him with that. And
I mean, that wasn't
that's what it
nothing.
was. Yeah.
That's
That-
cool.
That wasn't nothing to him for
Yeah,
sure.
Hell
for sure.
nah.
Yeah.
But if I don't know.
And especially because he's new to LA, so he's trying to look good. You know, like let me look good to the LA people so they can love
Yeah.
me.
Well, like Julian said, after that bullshit he pulled on the other day, dog, in the
Okay,
fourth quarter.
We'll get to that because I didn't watch that.
Yeah, I don't know. Wait, bruh. So
Okay, we got
That's
another
when
one.
they lost by 3, right?
yeah, they did
man.
113, 116.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, we'll get
Yeah.
to that. I want to hear about that shit.
Look, it says Chicagoans pick up $300,000 in cash after Brinks truck accidentally drops bags of money.
That's probably who fucking did the graffiti, man.
Shit, a home security representative said a truck traveling had its back door open in the Chicago area on Tuesday. According to the Oak Park Police Department, 3 bags with $300K in cash fell onto the road, and everybody just went ham on it. I mean, they did what they were supposed to,
Yeah, that's a blessing.
right? I mean, what are you gonna do, dog?
Come on.
Some movie shit though.
That is,
It's happened
imagine.
before already. You know that, right?
That movie with
but
Queen
not in
Latifah,
but
bro.
not in Chicago, not in
Not
Chi-Town.
in Chi-Town.
You know that money was gonna get
Hey,
scooped
now
up.
3 bags fell. One of them had they all opened.
Yeah,
Maybe one of them didn't. That one was a come
I
up.
mean, yeah, I'm grabbing it too. Shit.
yeah. I mean, what do you?
You know,
That's free money.
not really, fool. Because when one happened in Cali, I think it was in Cali when
Oh,
one of them
shit.
happened like that. They took pictures of everybody because some girl did a viral video like this, and they grabbed that video and they found out who everyone was, and they went and arrested everybody.
Yeah.
You didn't see that
Yeah.
one?
For sure. But I'm gonna say shit.
But if
You
it,
can
I
have it
mean,
back, but
is
I
that
thought
a
it was just
wait a minute?
Hell yeah, it is. It ain't your money.
But I
Give
mean,
it back.
okay, I'm strolling down the street in a vehicle, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and a bag comes out of a car and it pops open. Money's everywhere. I didn't steal the bag.
Are you
It
gonna
landed
give it
in
back?
my lap.
That's
Are you gonna
That's
give
what
it?
I'm
Are you gonna
saying.
give it back if it falls in front of you?
I'm not talking
Not at
about.
all.
Nah, we're not asking. What I'm
Not
asking
at all.
is it a crime? If you're driving, the bag falls out, falls in your lap. It's going everywhere.
I don't know. I'm
That's the
leaving.
government's
I
money,
keep
my
going.
boy.
Yeah, so you got to give it. So
you
it
put
is.
it like that, yeah. But shit, it should
crime.
fall on your lap though.
Yeah, but I mean, if it falls on your lap, what are you gonna do?
If it's like less,
Come on.
it's just like if it's lesser money, they would treat it different. You know what I'm saying? Like if you
Yeah.
just find money on the road, it's yours.
Yeah. Well, if you don't tell nobody knows it's you, then you're good.
Oh yeah, for
But
sure.
if you like that one
Cameras
girl,
everywhere, facts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That girl took a video, fool, and then they found out who everybody was, and they arrested everybody. Dumbass.
Man, but even like 300K, that ain't shit to the Brinks man and the government.
But still, little dog.
That's crazy.
But that is a lot to the low class people.
Okay, you if you're driving and it happens, are you getting out and grabbing some ends, dog?
Well, like if I just see it in the road,
Yeah,
type,
if stacks and you see
I mean,
like
it depends. Like if it's at night, I'm for sure grabbing it.
For sure grabbing it.
But like if it's like during the day, there's mad cars going on. I'm like, damn, that's crazy as fuck. Cartel probably got to do with that.
oh yeah. Are you?
But
are
if
you-
it's at night, I'm grabbing it. For
yeah,
sure.
you gonna put a mask on?
I'm just grabbing it.
Just grabbing it.
Grabbing
Or when,
Grab it
when
and
you
run.
know, okay, how about this one? You know when like YouTubers and shit like that, they'll grab a gang money, they'll throw it in front of a gang of people and everybody's fighting for the money. You've seen that?
Yeah.
Would you get it? I wouldn't.
Nah, but that's different though. That's like
Oh yeah, nah. Yeah.
That's disrespectful,
Yeah,
dog.
fuck that. I ain't no
Yeah.
stripper.
that's
yeah.
like that's like you're
What the
thirsty.
fuck?
But like if I'm just driving and a 10,000 stack hits my window, I'm gonna
That's different.
just
I'm grabbing
open the
that
door
shit.
and
Oh,
kindly grab
for
it
sure.
and close it
100,
back.
let's go, yeah.
That for sure.
I ain't
Yeah.
grabbing no.
But
nah.
that's like being thirsty. Like if some rapper
They do it. You know that jeweler tracks NYC. You seen that fool on
I
TikTok,
did.
on
Yeah,
Instagram?
yeah. Oh
That
god.
fool going and he'll throw money like that, dog. And you have grown ass people fighting over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, homie. I don't know.
That's a little
That's not
bit.
the jeweler who was to say sold some fake shit to somebody, right? No,
That's the fool that-
Moses, the jeweler, right?
Yeah, that's Moses the jeweler, yeah, that's the
facts,
other fool, yeah.
Yeah, Track's official facts.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I wouldn't be doing that shit.
Nah, Trap, what's up? You taking the money?
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't care. I don't care. I'm taking everything. Homie.
That's right,
Yeah, if it's somebody right here and trying to fight, go ahead. I'm looking somewhere else to go get my part. You know.
You'll deal with the consequences later.
I mean, whatever. But I'm still. Regardless, I'm getting that money.
let's go.
That's
Let's
gas.
go.
That's gas in my car. That's rent money. That's everything.
I feel it.
What car are you talking about? The invisible one or what?
the bike, homie.
That's right. You got the moped, huh?
Let's go. What else you got?
Oh, we got
Those
says right
two.
here, Jack. You know who Jack Doherty is?
Yeah,
He got robbed on Rodeo Drive in LA for $300,000 worth of his jewelry. They snatched it off his neck.
Leaving the No Jumper podcast.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
They need leaving the jump. That sound like nah, I ain't gonna say.
Yeah,
I ain't,
it does, though.
I'm tripping.
yeah.
That ain't for me to say, but yeah, that sound crazy.
That's rough.
Leaving no jumper podcast is
That's
crazy.
rough. Well, you know what? The dude, he's always going around like bumping people and
Yeah.
like starting shit. So could be karma too.
That's the same though, like because when
You know?
they do the No Jumper podcast, it's no one knows the time, no one knows you there. They don't even give you location to the day. So, in my
Yeah.
opinion, I don't know. That's some inside shit, but it ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't know him.
There's got to be people that know where that building's at. There is, because I know we know where it's at.
No, you're right.
So
Of course,
you
Yeah.
got dudes that are probably preying on they probably need the situations are probably bad and
Yeah.
they probably
He had 300,000 on him. though.
yeah they
Yeah.
probably sit outside waiting to see who leaves and comes, and they
Yeah.
see who's an easy lick and they follow
Yeah.
him and bam.
And also too,
probably a
like I
trend,
said,
so.
and I think the person too. Like if you're cool and people know you and you're straight and you're about your family and you don't
Yeah.
go around bumping people, they may not target you. You
No,
know
he
what I'm
is a
saying?
little different.
He
You are
does
right.
a little stupid shit and
Disrespectful
and
shit, yeah.
people might not have liked that and been like, all right, cool, for sure we gonna get this fool.
you don't take that just as content though.
Nah,
You're
man,
right,
that's
though.
too much, bro.
I mean,
at
you're
the-
right. Some people take it as content though, but
some
you are
people,
right. That's too much for
don't,
most
dog.
people.
I don't see you going around bumping into people.
I
and
think
then-
people don't like him because he acts like he's better than everybody.
Yeah,
That's what
the
I'm
difference.
saying, yeah.
Not
But at the end of the day, he's
content.
white. Like most, like you feel me? Like I feel like not to be like what I'm saying. But I feel like most people they give off that when they're white. You feel me? He
Yeah.
just that's his content.
Yeah.
And he he's known for the girls and obviously bumping people and
He
doing
does that
extra.
weird
But
shit, yeah.
someone like me, I know his content for sure. I never met him in person, but like. If I were to, I would never like turn up on Greg.
Yeah, but it's different for you and for him. So
Yeah.
see, look, he could bump somebody, and whoever he bumps is gonna look at him like, whatever. But if you bump somebody, they want to fight.
100%.
They're gonna be like, let's fight. Who this fool think he is?
Yeah, 100%.
It's different, dog. They get away with more.
But I mean, like, if he goes, if you're walking, bro, and you don't know him, and he bumps you, and then his security steps in front of you, you're gonna feel some
That's
type
what
of
he's
way.
known for. He's known for starting
What would
shit
you
and
do?
security
What
track.
would you do that? What would you do in that
Can't
I
situation?
mean, security jumping, you can't do really shit, but
Yeah.
you just laugh at it. If you really a smart individual, you just laugh like it's corny.
Yeah.
Or it's a cornball start. He's doing it for shit content.
Yeah.
But how does he not protected? Does what I'm saying. Like knowing you're in LA, 300,000 in jewelry, bro.
Yeah.
How are you not protected?
And
in LA?
I wonder if it's even real because it just says that.
That's my question.
Yeah.
Test the shit first.
Yeah.
Before we
So-
say the amounts.
Yeah, so it was just a piece of news that we got, but we don't even know 100%.
they didn't take his watch. He was wearing the Richard Mille, dog.
Why not? Why wouldn't they take it?
They probably
That makes no sense. They
Well,
didn't see
but
it.
in a spur
Yeah.
of a
There was
moment,
somebody out here. They're taking it all,
Yeah.
right?
Unless the crooks thought it was a cheap watch because they look plastic.
Okay.
You know how they got the plastic bands
Unless
and
they
shit?
know it's fake. Yeah.
You know,
unless they just yanked the chains
And ran.
and
Unless it was
ran,
a
yeah.
fast situation,
Yeah, boom.
yeah.
Because that's usually what it would be,
Yeah.
If they're not
Well, he
trying
lucky
to like,
he alive, right?
yeah. So
That's the biggest thing.
That's the biggest thing for
Yeah.
him. Yeah, for sure.
That's why personally. Go ahead and took my shit.
Devo coming.
Yeah, I mean, he just hasn't, you got to be careful because he could bump into someone that could crash out. You know.
Yeah, lucky that's all. Lucky they just took his shit. That's what I'm saying. Should I be seeing out here? You lucky to walk away.
Yeah, I got a little. It's a little piece of news. Just a little shout out. Devour dropped a video called Rewind. I think you reposted it. It's dope.
Yeah,
So we just want to give him a little shout out, man.
Devour.
Yeah, because
Shout out to him.
he's doing his shit like independent and like strong. Fool, he's got a tour coming up, a big tour. You heard of Devour?
No, I was gonna ask.
Yeah, check his shit out. He's dope, bro.
What type of music?
He's all around like a mainstream art. He raps for the streets too, but
Yeah.
he sings and has harmonies. You know,
I'll be in the gym, bro. He probably hella viral. So
he's got views. He's
Who do you
viral.
compare him to?
Man.
Yellow Hill?
Nah, he's just his own shit, dog. I think you. Who would you compare him to?
Yellow Hill.
Yellow Hill.
For some reason, I don't know. You know Yellow Hill?
I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard his name, but like
Yeah.
personally, no, I don't.
Yeah,
What
he's dope.
does Yellow do?
He's a rapper
Music
too,
as well.
yeah.
Yeah. He from out here?
They're from
Yeah,
out here.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
both of them.
Got you. Respect to him for that.
Yeah, salute Devour, man. Just want to give you a shout out, big dog.
And happy birthday, Mr. Capone. It was his birthday yesterday.
Oh yeah,
Mr.
happy birthday,
Capone.
Mr.
You heard of him?
man.
Nah, man, you
Nah,
know,
we got to put him up on game.
Bro,
Yeah.
I'm finna start lying. It's
No,
not-
you're
you
good.
ain't
West
trying to
Coast-
disrespect nobody, bro.
He a West Coast legend.
No, that's what I'm saying. All respect to him for sure. I'm from East Coast though,
Yeah, so we're gonna get into
you know,
that. Let's not.
Okay,
the
okay.
fact that if I don't know nothing, I ain't trying to disrespect nobody. I'm just not from
Yeah,
here.
it's all good, man.
Shout out, Mr. Capone. Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Shout out
What
to
else you
him,
got,
man.
Blue?
Shout out to him.
Money Sign Suede's 2-year passing.
Rest in
What was the
peace,
other
man.
day?
I heard of that. I heard of him.
Yeah, yeah.
You heard of him?
Yeah, rest in peace him for sure.
Yeah, that his mom collab tagged with us.
Oh,
on
did
the-
she?
on the Instagram?
That's what's up.
Yeah, for sure. Rest in peace. He was loved. He was loved by a lot of
A
people.
lot of people, man. Yeah,
You know, it was
while he was here, he did his thing and made his mark. So
Yeah.
they got a mural of him in L.A. and stuff. So
Yeah.
the little homie, much respect, man.
Yeah,
Yep,
most
yep.
definitely.
He would have still been doing it.
Yeah, he still would have been doing it. Hey, how do you feel about Kanye West disrespecting Boozy? You see that?
I did.
Saying he smells like if he was broke.
Yeah.
He
Facts.
said he smells broke.
I think Kanye just
But
lashing out.
what the hell you doing smelling another man?
No, he didn't smell him, but he just
Oh,
said by
is that what he
looking
said?
at him.
Oh,
Look,
like,
I
damn.
can tell you smell broke. I
Yeah,
mean,
fool.
he funny as hell. Boosie ain't broke, but compared to Kanye, he broke.
Yeah,
I
compared
think.
to Kanye.
Compared to Kanye, he broke.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Talk about a
I don't-
billionaire,
I mean,
bro.
Yeah,
Talk about a
is
billionaire
he?
and he probably got what? I mean, he got a
Couple-
real
a couple
estate.
M's,
He
yeah.
real estate, really.
Who's that? Boozy?
Boosie.
Oh no, he's
Yeah.
way more than that. He's at about. I think I want to say. I don't know the numbers. I want to say he's at about 100 mil.
But my thing is, look where he owns shit
Let's
at,
look it
though.
up.
He owns it in Georgia, bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he
You
owns.
feel me?
He
He
owns a
owns
lot
real
of
estate
stuff,
in
though. Yeah,
Georgia.
but he owns stuff.
Like, if he owned it in Cali, hey, that nigga rich. But he owned that shit in Georgia, bruh.
He's not 100 mil rich, fool. He's 20 mil rich.
And he might not have that liquid for sure now.
Look it up.
He
I'm looking- I don't know.
mean, net worth rich,
Net
right?
worth,
He don't
yeah.
got that in the bank or
Yeah.
in the safe.
Yeah, but still though, to disrespect somebody like that and say they smell broke, like that's dirty, dog. That's
Yeah, that's fucked up.
It's fucked up, yeah.
You know.
Fucked up, but
I will say this: he's not
And
like
funny as hell.
he's not tied down to like he's independent, Boozy.
Yeah,
so
for
he's not
sure.
tied down to owing anybody like money.
What'd you
Like
come up with?
I can't
no, I see what you're saying. He's making his own.
Yeah, like so it could
Making
be
his own.
it could be worth more than what it seems. You get what I'm saying? Like
He worth more. What it say? Probably
I don't see what it says.
Probably.
because they're never correct on that anyways.
not at all. I mean, bro, in high school, I was in 9th grade.
10 million.
They said,
Oh, there you go, 10 million.
Thank you, Kimo Savi.
10 million.
10 million. I told you.
Yeah. Well, Kanye's worth
10
what?
million.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
The chat don't lie.
that
Yeah,
makes sense.
that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. Yeah, it's a lot of
Shit, I
fucking
mean,
money.
plus his properties.
Well, somebody wanted to book him on this pod because we have people we have a group that books people for us sometimes.
Yeah.
He wanted 30,000.
30,000.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
know.
he tripping low key for a podcast, but
Yeah, 30
I
racks.
guess he got it. He got it.
You got to do the pros and cons if it's even worth paying that much money, because sometimes, I mean, you pay that much money, but if you're not getting a return on it, for what?
I feel like if you give him the 30, he not gonna come with the energy that you need.
Yeah.
He gonna treat it like it's a job, bro.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
get him here on the you know what I'm
Homie
saying?
shit.
Just fuck it. Yeah, homie shit.
yeah,
Kick it, yeah.
just keeping it a buck, man. We wouldn't even make back on the views what we put out.
No, it ain't worth
So
it, man.
it'll be a bad business.
Yeah.
Decision.
The only thing that stuff works for is like other future guests will see that and be like, oh, he's there. That'll be a spot to go for me too.
No, for sure. No, it could be like in the long term get you more shit going, but I wouldn't do it if I was y'all for sure.
Forget he's only worth 10.
Only worth
You let
10,
me
nah.
down, Boozy.
I mean, he worth some for sure. He ain't touching Kanye.
All right,
I can see why Kanye's saying that.
I got one more piece of news.
Okay,
you
go
know
ahead.
Tupac?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you know Tupac for sure.
Yes, sir,
He from
yes,
the
sir.
East or the West?
He's from the West Coast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's originally from the East.
Originally from East.
But then from the West.
He's originally from the East Coast.
He was from New York.
That's where he was born.
Oh,
So he was born.
I ain't know he was born in New York. Yeah, I got all the movies.
Then he
yeah,
moved to Oakland.
Yeah, okay,
Oakland, and then that's where he got shot at the first time.
yeah.
No,
Was
where?
it New York.
Yeah, New York, yeah. Well, you know Duno, the podcaster?
Duno?
Yeah, Duno from No Jumper. He's from like Fig Community World. And
Yeah, I think I came across him. Yeah.
Big fat Mexican.
Yeah, okay,
You know.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I know the look for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, for sure. He's a comedian too, huh? He's a comedian.
Yeah, he does his shit.
He did
Okay.
shit. He recently went on the podcast and he said that Tupac wouldn't be who he was if it wasn't for Mexicans. Because Tupac had a Mexican producer. You know.
Well, I mean, I think besides the Mexican producer, I agree with the statement because I think the Mexican culture has a big play in the West Coast.
Yeah.
So I think
it's mixed.
Yeah,
I don't want to say the whole thing, but I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot of different races that bump Tupac. You know,
No,
and
all cultures, all races.
cultures. I
Generally
mean,
does
even
say
white
that.
people,
they were
right?
bumping, them in
Generally does.
India and Europe. I mean, you're talking about
Yeah.
global.
it's like American rap for some
Yeah,
people.
right,
Yeah.
it's global.
He'll
But
be even now people still bump his music.
Yeah.
That's why he's been gone 25 years now.
100%.
But I don't think so. My opinion is I think that he would be Tupac regardless.
No, yeah. His or like wait, he was ahead of his time.
Yeah,
He was ahead of his time. He was made for the 2020s.
fuck,
for
dog,
sure.
when you listen to his shit now, like I'll be listening to it and I'm like,
Yeah.
people don't realize when you're listening to him, he's 23 years old, dog.
Yeah. How do you feel about the
He's
little
not
theory that
30s.
he's in Cuba or something like that? It's like disrespectful to the West
Nice.
Coast or no?
Yeah.
I think
he's gone.
he's gone, man.
Yeah,
he's
okay,
gone.
got
You know what debate I have a lot with people, and they say I'm wrong. Tupac wouldn't be Tupac without Death Row. People say, "Oh, he was already Tupac. He already had movies." Yeah, but he was not the Tupac that we love. We love the Death Row thug life
Well,
gangster
that's-
Tupac.
That's opinionized.
That's what we love.
That's
we don't love
opinionized.
we don't love the lyrical philosophical bullshit.
No. Hold on.
I
Because
agree
there we
with
go,
you though.
see?
I ain't gonna lie.
because Thug Life, the
No, it was
album,
before
hold on,
Tupac.
was
Yeah, no, I
before
know that.
Tupac.
Before Death
I'm a little
Row.
young
and
to
I
it
used
though.
to bump that
Before Death Row.
when I was on the
No,
corners.
but I don't mean like Thug Life like the album. I mean like his whole persona, the Thug Life persona.
But what
the
I'm
Death
saying,
Row.
that's what I'm trying to tell you. You remember that song that goes, I would share the definition of ballin' with you,
Yeah,
wife.
yeah, straight ballin', yeah.
That's off of Thug Life. That was before the Death
No,
Row.
I know
and
that.
we were bumping that.
Yeah.
So we were already bumping that Thug shit.
But
I was already
I think
bumping
Death Row made him into that whole
with
shit
like
we
the
love.
whole mainstream persona. Like, yeah.
what we love. Yeah, what us.
Yeah, I mean, if you were bumping him in the streets before, though, then you would already know what he was.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
No, I feel you, but
Not everybody
I only
was.
know because my parents, to be honest,
They
and
put
'cause
you
he-
up?
yeah. That's the movies and obviously the music for sure. So I don't the little like the politics to whatever. I don't know nothing.
He was already shining when Biggie was coming up. Biggie used to go to him, and
Yeah, I didn't know
he
that.
had the movies, and
Yeah, I didn't know
he was
that.
a star. Before Death Row. Then when he got shot,
Movie star.
then you met the Death Row Tupac because he
Yeah.
felt like Biggie set him up.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. So he came out
I
like
only know that for the movie though. That's because I'm
but
young.
that's what it
bro.
was, though.
Yeah,
but it
yeah.
was all over the news in the '90s before the movie came out. They had him in the fucking wheelchair, remember? And they brought him
Yeah.
out. He was spitting on cameras, like
Right.
that's the Tupac I remember.
Yeah.
Like he was crazy.
Yeah.
He was doing the viral shit before people were doing the viral shit. Yeah.
viral before viral.
No, that's what I'm saying. He was ahead of his time,
Yeah.
bro. The way he was spitting and talking.
Yeah.
Bro, what? I used to get motivation from him in high school for basketball. Like,
Yeah.
He
Well, it's like I
inspired
said,
me
man,
in a different whole. He was talking about something else, and he was inspiring me in a whole different sport. Like, it was crazy.
And then he I'm telling you, listen to the lyrics. He's only 23, 24. He died a kid.
Yep.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was so ahead of his
was
time, for
Ahead of his
sure.
time. Like people gotta get their writing game up out here, dog.
that makes sense. That he was talking too
What's up? You got
intelligent.
any more news?
No, I'm done. How about you?
I'm good. Let's
All right,
do it.
let's go.
Let's jump
Introduce our
into it.
guest. Who we got today?
Man, we got Julian Newman,
going
the
on?
young legend, basketball legend.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you
For the people that don't know, I know a lot
Yes, sir.
about you,
Yes,
big
sir.
dog, because I
Yes, sir.
play hoops. But
Blazing.
let them know. Let them know a little bit about you, just a little bit, and then
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
get into it.
You know, my name is Julian Newman, man. You know, I play ball. I'm on YouTube, everywhere for real. You know, I was in high school. Played high school ball at 11 years old, and you know, from then on was everywhere throughout the media, man.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
been a crazy build up, man. You and your family. You know, salute to the Newmans,
Appreciate it.
and
Thank you, sir.
you know, you guys have done a lot. You know, especially in the basketball community, man. I used to watch you back then. You know, you were the talk of the town for as soon as you started coming up. So let's back up a little bit. You were are you from Florida?
Yes, sir. I'm from Orlando, Florida. Yes,
Is that
sir.
where you were born?
No, I was born in Augusta, Georgia.
Okay, so you were born
But I
in
was raised in
Georgia?
Orlando, Florida.
So you left Georgia and went to Florida. About how old were you?
I was
can't-
told 2 years old. I don't remember Georgia,
Okay,
but
two years old.
on my passport it said Georgia.
It said Georgia.
Yes,
so
sir.
then you moved to Orlando, Florida, raised there, and then you started playing ball at a young age. I'm assuming young age. Yeah.
Yep, young age. About 3 years old. I remember 4 years old. I played in leagues at the YMCA.
Yeah.
3 was started with my pops. You know, started the training thing or whatever.
Your dad's a coach.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
all the above when it comes to basketball, man. Coach, trainer. I mean, specialist, shooting coach. He's all the above.
Yeah.
For real. He really got it all.
I could relate
Yeah.
that because that's when I started, like 4
Yeah.
or 5. People don't understand that, but
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
when you really get out there and
Yeah.
practice your dribbles and
When you're like able to move, like I guess that way. You feel
Yeah.
me? Yeah.
and like
100%.
let me ask you this, because I know for me, and I'm not like trying to brag or because I'm old now, but I'm saying
Yeah.
like when I first got the ball in my hands at like 4 or 5, I just remember it was a little bit natural. Was it like that for you? Like you could tell like you could move with the ball.
So
Like
I can tell you, like I was always like ahead of like my parents always let me know you're special. You feel me? And like
Yeah.
I could tell by like how people were telling me pass the ball and this shit. I remember like 5 years old, maybe a little older, but I could tell by like how I was a ball hog at a young age.
yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, no, it
feel
was
it.
like but amongst my friends, like even in the neighborhood, like it was known, like you ball hog, like it must have been their parents telling them that, but that's how you know where like it was natural
you
for
was
sure.
trying to- yeah, you was
'Cause
trying to
have
get it.
that natural instinct to like
Want to
be
score?
a ball hog
Yeah.
and be a scorer. That's
Confident.
That's where NBA players are developed, bro. Like that right
Yeah.
there. This nigga who want to pass and shit, like yeah, it's cool for a college thing, but I believe at a young age you want to be the scorer, bro. That's the ones that's in the league. Today,
Yeah.
for sure.
That's the dog mentality, dog. You know.
That, I mean, for better words.
Yeah,
dog
you got to
mentality.
be a dog, like, and that's how you got to be. So, like, everything. When did you get your handles up? Like, what age you think when you could go
Man.
between the legs and shit like
Good
that?
question. Ever since my dad had me on early game, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like I could always dribble the basketball when I played ball. Like probably like around when I couldn't dribble the ball was probably 3, 4, 5.
And 6,
Even
7
then at 5, I probably was. I don't remember, but my dad could probably say I probably was dribbling that motherfucker crazy.
Crossing over?
Yeah, probably. But all my life, like even people who hated around the city were telling me, just he has the best handles in the world.
Yeah.
This 8-year-old right here is the best handles in the world. And that was just off of my dad, you know, having me go in the garage and telling me this is where you do it. You don't need a hoop, you don't need nothing, you just need this
Yeah.
basketball.
He's right.
In the garage, like, you know, hoopers know that garage,
That's-
you get your
that's
handle
where you get
in that
your handles
garage,
up,
yeah,
yeah.
or the basement, wherever you're from.
Get
That's
that
where you
crossover
get it. You
going.
and yourself, yeah.
So, when was the first time like you felt like, okay, this is what I want to do? Like I'm feeling it.
I definitely say I'm on with my dad for sure. Probably an NBA game or something like that, and we're watching it. And I remember my dad was like, he seen Deron Williams make a pass. He's like, you know, I can make that pass the same way behind the back, the same way, same
Yeah,
distance. And that's just the first earliest memory
Yeah, hell yeah.
that I can remember, or us getting ready for a YMCA game or something. Regardless, it's just my dad was always just so supportive of what like event I had coming up. So it was like, it was just our life, bro. Like you know what I
it's
mean? My
part
dad
of
was a
life,
basketball
yeah.
coach. He owned basketball leagues, and
Did your dad play as well?
he did. Yeah, he
did.
played in high school, went to college and stuff like that. But he had me and shit like that. So he, you know,
Yeah, so he passed
Yeah,
it down.
he had a family early,
yeah,
and,
passed it down. Hell yeah.
but he definitely was a hooper because I come from the city and stuff. People tell me your dad was a killer for sure. Shoot that motherfucker for real. But yeah, at a young age, it was always like not many fathers are there, catch rebounds and even take you to games, and so that alone just made me. This is what we do.
Yeah.
Like, this is we're a basketball family.
What was your favorite team growing up? Basketball team growing up?
LeBron James was my favorite player.
That's your
so
favorite.
I say the Cavaliers growing up. My dad was a Lakers fan, Kobe Bryant fan. So younger, I was a LeBron fan. And then I shifted, like, you know what I'm saying? I got to go with Pops, for sure. I became a Kobe fan, started understanding basketball a little more and appreciating the skill of basketball. So I became a Kobe and Lakers fan. But my sister was more of a Lakers fan.
Lakers fan?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And you were more of a LeBron. Cleveland?
Yeah, early ages, I say. And then I started shifting to being a hooper. And at an early age, I felt like, man, fuck all them, for real. I'm getting there.
Trap, you got anything? What's some...
Yeah, I was actually going to ask him that too. You know, what basketball players have inspired you to play basketball?
Oh, shit.
Great question. I definitely say LeBron, Kobe, of course, Michael Jordan. But I say social media has helped big time in, like, you know, expressing their stories and stuff like that, because probably wouldn't know of Michael Jordan if social media wasn't around. But I don't know. Today's age, as a kid thinking back, man, I say my pops inspired me, man. Like, he would beat the whole high school varsity basketball team in a 3-point shootout. So, like, it's like...
Yeah. He was using them old man tricks.
Yeah. Nah, actually, we're talking about, like...
Jamie in the building right now.
Like,
salute.
Players that can shoot the basketball. He was beating us all the way until, like, he was 38 years old, and he just stopped shooting.
Yeah,
like, for real. So, I think, like, the ability of, like... You know, my father had stuff going in the city where we're from, so, like, I think that inspired me. You know what I mean? I had to be something. He owned leagues. He did this. He did that. His son can't be trash. That's not what I was thinking, but I was around basketball. It was only it was inevitable for me to be nasty.
Well, I mean, shit, dog. At 11 years old, you're on a varsity team. Okay,
Yeah,
that shit trips me out because it's like, you know, and I don't mean to, you know, because I like to tell youngsters when I'm playing with them still to this day, like, I tell them the truth. You know, they'll be like, "Oh, I'm a junior on varsity," and I tell them, "Man, you're a little bit behind." You know. I mean,
I don't say it, but I agree.
Because I have to give them reality, and they'll say, "Hey, do I got a chance at the G League?"
Yeah.
You know, I just made varsity my junior year, and I got to tell them, "Listen, you know, it's a rough road for you. Not 100%. Saying you can't do it, but you're a little." And you were on varsity in 5th grade.
Oh God, bro, I ain't gonna lie.
And then you hold like all the.
Yeah.
He was on varsity, bro, as a 5th grader.
I
was 11, bro.
In high school.
That's crazy.
You know how, like, if you're a freshman and you make varsity, that's like good,
that's
right?
Crazy accomplishment. When people used to tell me, "Oh, wow, I'm a freshman playing football on varsity," now I didn't understand that football is a little different. If you're a freshman playing varsity on football, that's
real good.
Yeah, my dad let me know it was a little different. You know what I'm saying? I used to but at the time, it used to shock me. You know what I mean? But regardless, you playing freshman, you know, I mean, you're a freshman on varsity, it's a big deal, regardless what sport. But like you said, 11, it's just crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy because I saw the footage, man. I even back then, before, I used to see it and be like, "There's no way," and then you hold like all the records in Florida, like most of the points records in Florida, and even I think in the nation. You hold a few records, you know, for
100%. And, you know, hoopers come from...
What are the records that you hold? And let's do Florida and then name a couple nationwide ones.
So I believe it's points. I think points, Florida and nation.
So you have
what is it? First in Florida, what is the second nation? First in Florida, second in nation.
So you own the most points in the state of Florida.
Yeah, and there's some hoopers that came
in high school history, and in the nation, you're number 2 overall.
Yeah, and that means something big because think about it: LeBron played high school basketball.
Yeah,
Kobe Bryant played high school basketball, and all of them niggas' stats is reported. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're recorded for sure.
Nigga, I played way better than them niggas in high school basketball. I mean, call me delusional, but it's facts. And I played better competition than them niggas because they played within their state and their city, bro. We were never at school. Like, ever. We did school online back in 2017, 2016. We created that, I feel like. Like, we started the virtual school, bro. We were always on the road playing, you know, the top players in the nation, bro. And really, I was getting buckets. And I said to say, like, damn, second in the nation all time. And people, like, you know, it's acknowledged, but damn, that's a big accomplishment.
That's a big
Kobe Bryant, LeBron playing high school basketball in America.
You want to read the super chat? It was $20.
No, I'll read it at the end.
Okay.
I'll read it at the end.
Yeah, man, I know. Not only that, it was just like I remember seeing you were like real small. They were playing with 6-footers and 6'7", 6'8" footers. Mm-hmm. And what was that like? Like being that young?
Yeah.
You know, just
So that's how you know I was a dog, like at birth.
Well, that's what I'm saying,
I
man.
never
I
seen
had to
height,
be,
bro. I never noticed that I was 4 or 5 at 11 until
Small.
like in 8th grade. You know what I'm saying?
he played varsity
Yeah.
as a 5th grader.
Damn.
And so and that's facts.
Yeah.
you know.
So I also hold the 3-point assists, steals. I believe was a nationwide or statewide. Nationwide as well. 3-point steals, assists. I mean every
So you
category.
have all the high school
every
records,
category
yeah.
besides rebounding, bro. Probably.
Yeah.
I'd say yeah. And that's just solely like really getting buckets, bro. I played since I was 11, but yeah, it was buckets. For sure.
Yeah, the name of the school. What was the name of the school you went to?
Well, I don't want to give too much glory, but it was a Christian school called Downey. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Downey,
And then my
and
dad
that's-
created his own school called Prodigy Prep, which is
And that's your clothing line too, huh?
Yeah,
is
yeah,
it still
Prodigy
is,
brand,
is
yeah.
that still your clothing?
yeah,
Prodigy
100%.
brand.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's dope.
Prodigy brand, man. Y'all go get it. ProdigyBrand.com.
Yeah. What does that mean? Prodigy. I mean, I know the word, but what does it mean to you?
What it means? Well, to me, growing up, it meant me.
Yeah, you were the
But nah,
prodigy.
the whole thing is, you can be a prodigy in anything. You can be an artist, a music artist. You can be from the worst parts of the world and be a prodigy in whatever it is, man. And
That's a universal name.
exactly,
right?
yeah, it's universal. And if you good at something, usually at a young age, you're a prodigy. You can be, you know what I'm saying? So really, it's just, me and my pops try to push that prodigy is. It could be a prodigy in anything. It's all
Yeah.
sports, not just basketball. It's like athletic wear, or even musical shit, man. It's everything.
It's everything. That's dope.
When you think of prodigy, I think of music. For real.
Yeah, well, for sure, yeah.
But
There was a rapper named that too. Prodigy.
Yeah,
Yeah, Mobb Deep.
Mobb Deep,
from the
yeah.
East Coast.
Prodigy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Rest in peace. He's not here no more.
He's not.
that's definitely
Yeah.
so you can be a prodigy in all types of shit. But
Yeah, seeing you that young, and I remember all the interviews, man. You were just going on. I mean, the list is crazy. It's Steve Harvey,
bruh.
Conan O'Brien. The Conan
all that
O'Brien
shit.
one was
That was
crazy.
wild. Yeah, I seen
that
that
was
one.
wild, dog. Yeah.
Shout out Conan O'Brien. Man. He treated us well. I ain't gonna lie. Shout
I
out,
mean,
bro.
you're on Conan O'Brien,
Yeah.
Steve Harvey, Ellen DeGeneres. Is
Yeah.
that her name? And
Yeah.
you're 11 years old, man, because it was like nobody had ever seen that before.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a 5th grader playing varsity in the nation.
it's true.
Well,
Still ain't seen it.
no,
It hasn't happened since.
Nah, I mean,
I don't think so, bro.
I mean, not that like they've got buckets on. You
Not on
might
that
sat
level.
on it. You might have put them on a roster or some shit, but I played and started. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. And so when you're going through all these runs, like media runs at a young age, how did that change? Did it change like anything? Did it bring more light to you?
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't know if I would say change. 'Cause I was still becoming who I was, but definitely changed like our the notice, like the notoriety. We're always known around Orlando for sure. Like my dad been doing his thing.
Yeah.
Everybody know
He
who
had been doing
was
it,
off
yeah.
that, but it was like we go to different states, LA, we go do a thing, and we're taking pictures, and dads is telling my dad, "Oh, I appreciate what you're doing." You know what I'm saying? And it was just more of a definitely a good, great thing. You know what I'm saying? And a good
Yeah.
notoriety. I probably inspire a lot of young dudes. To
Yeah,
get to
that's
it.
what I was gonna say. I think that's what it is, and we got a lot of haters too. There's a lot of haters, but I think
in the world, shit, this is a perfect
Yeah.
podcast. Facts.
you inspired
Yeah,
a lot more people. I think because of your size, because
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
what I don't know what they list you at,
Uh-huh.
5'7" or something
Even
like
the
that.
haters we inspire, bro, they just don't like to admit this
They
shit,
don't like
bro.
that. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, a lot
Eventually,
of
they turn into fans, though.
That's
Like,
probably the
down
ones
line.
we
Yeah.
inspire the most, the ones that be hating.
Yeah.
I feel like them niggas the ones that watch the hardest. I feel like the niggas that support me, they probably checking on me every couple days, but the niggas that hate,
Oh yeah,
they on my shit every
Every-
second.
every
I
second.
feel like,
They're watching.
Well, I mean, like you
every day, all
playing
day.
Facts.
as you got older, you started playing better teams and stuff like, and then you even had your own series. You guys had the
Yes. Hello Newmans.
Newmans. Yeah, I watched a couple of those episodes.
Yes,
Pretty
sir.
dope. And who did that?
That was reality TV, right?
Yeah, they had
Exactly,
a reality
TV, yes,
TV
sir.
show. Yeah,
Yes.
and like each episode was like an hour and 40 minutes.
Nah, yeah, it was they did like 5 seasons of it.
5 seasons.
Yeah,
Dang,
yeah.
5 seasons.
That's a grip.
That's a grip, bro.
Yep.
They did.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So who did that? Who was it? Like what TV or what?
We did it, not facts. It was the platform was Overtime.
God
Oh yeah,
did.
overtime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Not facts. God
I
did
remember-
really.
yeah, I
Fact,
remember
no,
Overtime.
No, serious. No, God did. But Overtime was the platform. But You know,
Yeah,
Is
so
what it is.
it is what-
They made arenas off our name and all types of shit. But that's another
Another whole topic.
On God, bro, they ain't got investments from Drake, Jeff Bezos, and that was off the numbers of me and my family's name, bro. We got like the top 100 videos ever viewed were from me and my family's name, bro.
And I'm not even gonna lie with you. He's right,
that
dog.
$80 million, $100 million investment they got was off of our show, bro.
Remember, I was telling you
That's
the
just
views. They
a-
got
that's
so many
pretty big.
views on those
They didn't
shows.
kick down.
The hell no, they ain't kicked down. But that's hell no. That's just to put it nicely. No, they ain't kicked down.
Fuck them.
Fuck them for sure.
fuck
But
'em. Straight up.
it's cordial for sure. It's whatever.
And then like, man, just seeing you battle during that time, you battled a lot of people that play in the league. I know you played against Jalen Green. I
Exactly.
know you played against
Yeah.
Melo.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you even had one-on-one battles with. There was a kid you had a battle with, the white boy.
That was a little
Bosch, what's his name?
it
Bosch.
was- yeah.
That was a good one, dog.
But yeah, nah, really, we talking about fuck that guy realistically.
Yeah,
Nah, he probably-
Every moment.
he might whatever he got going is cool, but at the time, bro, that's the thing where the internet spins a narrative for sure. Because I was a kid at the time where I was the hottest thing in basketball.
Yeah.
You talking about basketball? You guys live a different life.
No,
it's
they
whatever.
spin that narrative. I thought it was a great battle.
I know
Yeah.
you know what's up.
I know what's
for
up,
sure,
yeah.
for sure. But you would never believe that he had 6 points and I had 30. That'd
No,
be
I
fucking-
believe it.
That'd be
Yeah.
crazy, right? But that's the narrative they spin. Because a little
course.
white boy, he looked like the underdog.
Yeah.
He's smaller than me, whatever. But I mean, I'm talking like that. I'm getting on him like that. I'm looking aggressive because he's in my DMs months before.
Yeah.
Talking shit. Him and his brother, like older nigga from whatever they from. But regardless, that's one of the narratives where someone like who shouldn't be talked about today is talked about like randomly.
I get what you're
And
saying.
that's like that shit pissed me off more than anything because like not right now, just like the comments be on what the hell was that? The comments be on bullshit, bringing him up and stuff like, bro, if you really. Not you, but I can't believe the internet don't be like, damn.
Yeah,
He got a little more buckets than this
Yeah,
nigga
they're
got.
not gonna say that.
Yeah, and my team won that
Yeah.
motherfucking game.
And that's because they hate you, though.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
Yeah,
They-
I had exactly.
they
It's like
avoid
I had
the
30-something points. He had
Yeah.
6 points, and he just looked like the underdog or whatever. He looked like he was the innocent guy, but nah, bro, you go in the DMs, niggas talking spicy, bro. And
Yeah.
I'm just a kid who known for playing ball since 11 years old, and that's all I know.
Yeah.
I ain't asked for none of this shit.
No, those were.
Yeah.
I like those epic battles. I even like the one where you played what's his face, the big dude.
Kyrie Walker,
No, Chris.
Chris White.
Yeah, but you got him though in the second
Fuck
game.
that nigga, yeah.
but that.
That respectfully, J.
Yeah, fuck
DeMar's
them all, but
cool,
those are
whatever.
good.
Respect to him, cool guy, whatever. I don't know him like that, but Chris, he a weirdo.
But what I'm saying is, every battle you go into, it
I'm
don't
on
matter
it.
what size you're on
Yeah.
it, dog. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
yeah,
you
yeah,
representing
yeah.
for homies that. That's what
And
I'm saying for the young homies
Yes,
that
sir.
don't think they could go. You know what I mean?
No, I appreciate
I
that.
saw
That's
that
facts.
battle, bro. I mean,
That's facts.
if dude wasn't 6'6", you know
And
what
if
I'm
I was
saying?
in between me and y'all, I mean, the whole world watching this. But if I was locking in on what I'm supposed to do a little more,
Yeah, you missed a few
I
shots
was
there, but you.
being a little more better shape than I'm supposed to be. We all fall off. We all going to do ours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I was a little better shape, my bro wouldn't win one game. He too slow and
Yeah,
fat,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, no,
right
facts,
now,
yeah.
he ain't winning the game for sure. Not.
Yeah,
Not
a little
at all,
different
bro.
now,
He
yeah,
too
because that was
slow,
back.
too
That was
fat.
back in the.
That's
How
a
do
couple
you
years
feel
ago,
about
yeah.
those like are some of those one-on-one play? Like I know because I watch them, like
Yeah.
Uncle Scoob, Friga. Are those guys really like you? I know you probably seen them in person. Like, can those guys play? And why aren't they in the league?
So
You get what I'm saying? Like is there a difference between one-on-one and then being in the league? You know what I'm saying?
Great question. Oh yeah, definitely. There's there's a difference for sure. But Freaker can play for sure. He played D3 basketball.
Oh, he played D3.
He did play D3. He shows you he can play basketball.
Yeah,
You know what
I mean, he
Uncle
can-
Scoob. He older
He's
cat
raw.
that can
He's
play.
raw. Yeah, he's raw.
I mean, I don't know how old he is, but he seems older to me.
I like
So
pushing-
if he gets
pushing-
mad, I'm calling him older. Nigga's name is Uncle Scoob. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he always says
But
that too. Yeah,
But
you know these guys?
He
They're
can
like
hoop.
one-on-one players like
he
that.
can hoop. Why they're not in the NBA? I mean, they're not good enough playing in the NBA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's different, huh?
It's for sure not.
Politics?
No, one-on-one, you bring a lot of guards to the one-on-one realm. On school, busting a lot of niggas in the NBA one-on-one for sure.
Yeah, you're saying he could take
Core,
one-on-one. He could take some of the NBA guys.
A lot of people in the one-on-one scene today are probably giving it to the niggas in the NBA. Like in the one-on-one scene, I'm talking about 3 dribbles, one-on-one.
Right.
Up to 30. I'm not talking about. I mean, nobody can guard niggas in the league. Let's be honest with you. I mean, when you're in the NBA, nobody can guard each other. That's why the score be 150 to 150. Nobody can guard nobody.
Yeah,
it's the best.
It's always settled now in the last 5 minutes.
It settles down, but even then, them niggas be hitting some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? They be in that gym for 20 plus years. That's really what it be. But why they're not in the league? Just because, it's just, that's why they're creating another realm. The 1v1 realm. Even Kyrie Irving's getting on board with it.
What is that?
It's like another
league.
It's a 1v1. Basically, 5v5 is like the NBA and shit.
Yeah.
So
basically creating like a new version of, a new version of basketball.
Not
on
like
YouTube.
Like the Ice Cube, how he saw 3v3.
Exactly.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah,
exactly.
3v3.
But they're trying to do a 1v1 realm. Exactly what that is.
One-on-one. Like one-on-one.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. It's called the next chapter right now. The next chapter off the dribble.
How many dribbles you get?
You get 3 or 4.
3 or 4 dribbles.
Different leagues do different things, but it's 3 or 4. And people don't know. Now I'm nastier than that. Like, you give me less dribbles, I'm better. It makes 0 sense to certain people.
So if they say 3 bounces, you only get 3 bounces.
Yeah.
So
from the
top, from the
top of the 3-point line, the top of the 3-point line, you only get 3 to 4 dribbles.
Exactly.
So you got to have a bag. That's what they call it.
Damn.
That's
right.
The word.
You got to have a bag. You got to
the bag means shoot it.
Like figure out what your move's gonna be.
Get skinny, get groovy, get what I'm saying, get shifty. You think I'm going that way? I'm going this way.
Yeah, but you only get 3 dribbles from the top of the key.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yep.
They call it king of the court.
Exactly.
Is what they call it.
Growing up, that's my dad introduced me to it.
In the streets and in the gym, we play king of the court. You play at the top of the key. You line 7 guys up, and then you face one guy, and then you keep going through these guys.
My dad introduced me to it.
Your dad was a baller?
Oh, yeah. My dad taught me everything, man. I mean, he showed it to me physically. And I just talked about it. He definitely
was he good?
Step by step.
Yeah. He owned records where what high school he's from, and
hold on, was he good or did he just tell you he was good?
No, I seen it, and people around his town and stuff used to tell me, "You gonna be like your dad." You be like dad,
he's
but
not the
I'm better than that nigga. But facts.
He's not like El Bundy.
You said what?
He's not like El Bundy.
Damn, dog.
Hey, I don't know how Bundy is,
you know who El Bundy is?
Broken
you know who
hoop
El
for
Bundy
sure.
is?
Broken hoop.
Yeah, okay. Remember he would always talk about football, about his 1 touchdown. It was a shoe salesman, and all that fool would talk about was 1 victorious touchdown in high school.
The story I got was, I seen him physically play even after I was born. I seen him hoop and stuff like that, but it was just a pull for me. How he controlled basketball in Orlando was like, for me that was, I know the nigga hooped. How people respected him, he ran shit, and he wasn't like a white guy that just got fathered in. You know what I'm saying? Bro was really running shit.
Did he ever tell you he could be Michael Jordan?
We never had that conversation, but I believe when he was hooping, he felt that way.
Okay.
That's what all hoopers
You're supposed to, right?
Yeah,
you're supposed to feel that way. Facts.
Okay.
Yeah. How did it feel going up against LaMelo?
It was cool. That game was cool for sure. Yeah. It was cool.
That was viral.
It definitely was viral. Yeah. And they charged like $8 a ticket to get in and shit.
You guys had like a rivalry going on?
What'd you say, $8 a ticket?
They charged like $80 a ticket to get in that building. It would have been way more.
Damn,
it would have been way more packed, but it was charging for that.
I know, and then I seen your sister took a picture. That went viral.
Yeah, but that's one of the reality show things going on. They had told her to go do that. You feel me? That's the thing. That's the biggest running joke on her. I don't run it. They say
makes sense.
But our reality show had told her, go ahead and go asking for a picture. This is good content.
Yeah.
So that's what happened. 100%. You can tell they used it the same way.
Yeah.
That's where the clips are from. It's from the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, you battle with a lot of. He's in the league.
Yeah.
Who does he play with for? Hornets.
The Hornets. Yeah. But today, if you would ask her that, if she would see somebody over there, she's not going. You couldn't pay her to go take that picture.
Yeah. Things change.
Yeah. She don't give a fuck about no LaMelo for sure. Not. Yeah.
Jalen Green too, huh? He plays for the Rockets.
You had a rivalry going on with LaMelo Ball, or it was just a 1-game thing?
It was like a rivalry. Like we both had reality shows. Our fathers were, big figures in our life, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And so it was like a rivalry between the internet for sure.
How did it feel for him to hit the NBA and you not being able to get there quite yet?
Yeah. So I mean, at the time, let's backtrack a little bit. We was going to we would do like these things called the grind sessions, and we would play games. We both had the same amount of games, and they would come to our hotel and hang out and stuff like that. But besides the point, we have like pop-up shops. our brand, and their brand had pop-up shops too. Bro, we'd be a line across, down the whole arena coming to buy our shit.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? He have a couple people viewing BBB stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just to stay on the rivalry, and it was brand stuff as well. But our we was winning for sure.
What was your brand name?
Prodigy brand.
Oh, the Prodigy. Yeah, we're talking about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
I seen this little clip. It says you were working with campaigns with some of the largest companies: Gatorade, Adidas, Foot Locker, Manscaped. Talk about that a little bit.
yeah, definitely. You know, I've been around for a long time, so a lot of companies have definitely we probably worked with. Probably some I haven't even realized that were on some type of campaign that I don't
Those
even
are some
know
big
about.
ones. Gatorade, Adidas, and
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I remember those ones for sure.
Gatorade's like my favorite drink, dog.
Gatorade's not good for you though, is it?
I don't think it's great for you, no. Like
Not for-
at the,
Tastes
in
good
the
to me.
moment, in the
Tastes
moment,
good to
it
me.
like energizes you. But I think long term, no. I was just telling my pop
Yeah,
that
after
today.
you run, dog, that Gatorade just lights
So
you
those were
up.
just like sponsor deals.
Yeah, those are like, you know, sponsored deals, videos. We're doing like a little commercial, or whether it be like a segment we do. Like I think it was like a thing I did versus another high school player at the time with the Gatorade.
Okay.
Times overtime. I don't know what that was. A lot of random little things that I don't even realize. Like, you know.
Don't remember.
Yeah. A lot of different companies that were involved with, like Adidas thing was probably times Gatorade, or the Gatorade times overtime. It was probably multiple companies on things, but yeah, been around for like 15 years doing a lot of shit for sure.
Are you guys? Mexican?
No, Puerto Rican.
You're Puerto Rican. Okay.
Puerto Rican.
yeah.
I'm Puerto Rican, black and white. My dad's black and white.
Okay.
My mom's Puerto Rican.
Oh, your mom's Puerto Rican.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my dad
There's
like-
a dish
he might
I
look
like, bro.
something.
My best friend is Puerto Rican. My
Okay.
homie Mousy.
Yeah.
Salute from San Pedro, from
Yeah.
Park Western. He's
Uh-huh.
a homie. But they used to cook the rice with peas. What's that called?
Arroz.
What's that called, Moms?
Gandules.
What is that? Arroz? God damn, that shit is good.
Yeah, that shit fire.
It's
Had
like
it the
it's
other
like
day.
comfort food, but man, they do
Yeah.
that one, and then they did the shrimp one. I'm telling you, my boy.
Yeah, the shrimp one. My
I grew
grandpa
up.
do that.
We were like that, homie, and we used to,
Yeah.
run the streets and shit. But homie's mom would make that shit was fire, dog.
Oh man.
So you've been out here for a little bit,
Yeah.
and
Not
you
too long. Not Cali too long.
You tried the food out here?
I have. I like Mexican food. I mean, that's probably the food out here, right? Mexican
Yeah,
food.
Mexican
I like
food,
Mexican
yeah.
food. Yeah. I tried it for sure.
Soul food. Like Kelly got a lot of soul.
Soul food, yeah.
So, since you've been here in California and you tried Mexican food, do you like more Mexican food than Puerto Rican food?
Ooh.
No,
You wrote that down for?
I wrote it down.
no, that's a great question.
I took notes.
That's a good
That's
question.
a
I
great
took
question.
notes.
I mean,
I took
it's like
notes,
forced
dog.
on you out here, to be honest.
Well,
It's like-
Mexican food?
That shit forced, yeah, but it's good as fuck. It's definitely
good, yeah.
hell yeah. And I didn't even have like the I had some home cooked shit, you know what I'm saying, with some people, but not like some real like where your grandma make it type.
Homemade,
you know what I'm
homemade.
saying?
Yeah.
So I can't really speak, but
Well, I'll bring you some shit to the gym, dog.
yeah.
I'm
I
sure,
can say
yeah.
like, I've been at a few people's houses and
Yeah, it's good.
I ain't never been on no carne asada though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah.
Is he invited to the carne asada or
Let's
what?
go.
dog?
I'll take him. I'll take him.
Y'all gotta
For
hear
sure.
it.
We'll
Tap
take him
trap.
to the Mexican. I got him. Don't
You
trip.
gotta give me
Yeah.
to one, man. Facts.
I'm known for the tacos, so I
God.
could definitely hit you with those spots for
You
sure.
got pegs on your bike?
I got it right there. They're in the bag. Let's go.
Damn,
Little
dog.
mongoose.
On the
Facts.
street. Let's go.
Hey, hold on, but these fools cut me off. You didn't get to finish answering my question. So,
Yeah, I've noticed that. Yeah.
you know, how did it feel when you saw LaMelo hit the big leagues and you were still trying to get
Yes.
there?
Shoot, that's a good question, man. It was more of a like my timing, and his time is different. You feel me? He's a different person than I am. He's a 6-something, man. His brothers is in the league and shit. His brothers in the league and stuff like that. So I never looked at it like, oh man, I ain't in the league or nothing like that. But comments and stuff like that, it get like that. But really, how I felt was more of a it's just, my time is different. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a different timing, and I know skill wise, and what I'm saying, my basketball, what do I bring to the table? I believe nobody can mess with me, man. For real. But when it comes to him making the league and me not yet, it's just more like I'm low-key happy because it shows that I can obviously play at that level. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, if all these niggas in the league right now is playing and getting buckets and being star players, and I was busting their ass, what the fuck you think that mean? This is to the world, the way I'm speaking. It's more of like, of course I could play on that level. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, it's more of just, it shows you like people are
You think it's
executives behind the
politics?
scenes, politics, people being weird, bro. I don't know. I felt like people don't even know what race I am. So that, you know, I had this theory that you got to be black, white, or
I feel you.
In the Spanish world, they just busted in now, bro. They are accepting us now. Like, I feel like. So
Yeah, that is true. That's rare to happen.
You believe in politics in the NBA like that, where they get to choose who comes on, who don't come on?
yeah, I believe for sure.
For sure.
I believe it definitely has to do with that. You know, it's more of money, more of a business than anything. I mean, LaMelo should be there.
You know what a
100%.
perfect example is?
What?
Is the Bronny situation.
Yeah, that should,
I mean,
that should
that
show you what
shows
the
you
NBA is
everything.
about.
I mean, you know.
For sure.
I mean, it's
He
cool.
gonna
I'm
end
not
up-
hating. Hey,
Uh-huh.
LeBron, by any means, man, you got the juice like that. And you want your
Yeah.
son in, cool.
Yeah.
But there's a kid somewhere that was in college that was averaging 24 points a game, putting in 6 hours a day of work, and he didn't
His
get the call.
teammates.
And he
His
didn't get
teammates.
the call.
There was a couple, like I believe there were 2 or 3 teammates that was
on
that got
his
drafted
squad.
late or didn't get drafted because
Out of USC.
yeah, USC, bro. That's better than dude, but you know, it's what it is, bro.
Yeah.
Blessed. His father's LeBron.
He's blessed. Yeah.
What it is, it's
Yeah.
a last name.
Yeah. So it's
Oh,
what it is,
God.
you know?
Keep
But
the
yeah, that
superstar
shows you
happy.
it's a business for sure. They're trying to keep that James name forever. Actually, he'll be good. He'll be. in
Yeah,
the
he'll
league.
be all right.
He'll be
Yeah.
all right.
I'm not saying he's not going to be all right,
LeBron.
but
And
No.
he's young too, huh? He's young. How old is he? Like
like
in his
23,
20s,
22, 20.
He might be 22, yeah, something like
Yeah.
that.
Why do you
That's
think
crazy.
you get hated so much?
Bro, I've been around so long, bro.
That's not a reason though.
No, it's not. But it's one of the, like it's one of the factors. I've been around so damn long, and people are like, "Damn, when the fuck you gonna go to the league?" And the fact I ain't go to the league, it's just people hating. You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck is this? But really, the biggest reason is, bro, like a lot of people don't like a
Showboating.
little nigga talking shit, doing his thing, but
No.
they don't know the reason why I'm talking shit. They don't know the reason why I'm saying talking crazy after that bucket. This nigga was in my DMs telling me he better than me, not him.
Who, Trap Boy?
Nah. Like it be someone
Come on, though.
someone I'm playing against be like in my DMs before the game talking crazy, and like you know when I had my 30, I'm talking crazy. You know, it's like you know, it just doesn't.
You speak
correlate.
your mind. You speak your mind.
Exactly.
You know
Or
what I
like
mean?
you'll see like an instance after the game, we're going to the lines or a fight happens, bro. They started that shit. They're talking about fucking my 14-year-old sister and all types of shit. What you expect me to do? Of course
Yeah,
I'm gonna get on
fuck
that. You know what I'm
that.
saying?
And
you
the
know,
people that are watching at home, or the ones that don't know what's really going on, they just look at it like, why is this guy acting like that? What
Right.
the fuck?
And I always felt like I had to do with people don't know, like me being Spanish, bro. I felt like no one likes a little Spanish nigga causing issues, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's how I always felt. Like it's just, and I'm good at what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like you even hear the commentaries during something. Oh, Julian Newman, the heart of the issue. What? I'm over here backing up, defending myself. There's 100 people coming at me, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's just cooler to talk about me. I feel like, bro, than the other person in the situation.
No, for sure.
yeah.
No, and that's how it is because it's like we get a lot of hate because when somebody a troll says something, we clap right back.
Yeah.
And people that don't know what's going on, they're like, why are these fools talking shit? Because there was just a dude running his mouth.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
And that's
God.
what it is. And that,
Blues the maestro for that one, though.
no, it's because we don't. Trolls
And when they don't like it, they cry.
Bro, God, bro, yeah. And
Trolls just
I
wanna
had
do-
40
Yeah,
against their ass.
they cry.
When Nate Robinson was commentating with Gatorade, that's probably one of the Gatorade things. He was commentating with Gatorade, and I had 40, bruh. All IMG was the number 1 team in the country. They had Josh Green, which is in the NBA. They got Musa Diabate, Jace Walker. They're all in the NBA.
Yeah.
I had 40 against their ass, bro. And to say, like, people like to talk about the, like, one bad game I might have had against them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, I busted their ass every year, except, like, one year I might have had, like, 15. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, they caused an issue because...
Well, you're definitely playing against giants.
Yeah.
At your height, dog, it's
yeah.
It definitely represents for a lot of players out there that think that they can't make it.
Or are you trying to get into the NBA now still?
Yeah, definitely the ultimate goal for sure. Definitely. I believe my path, you know, is obviously different than others. Like, you know, I can play a couple years college basketball, go to G League or go overseas. They ain't hit the league, bro. It's definitely still a goal of mine and something I'm striving for sure.
What are you doing to try to get there?
Staying in the gym, man. Yeah, great question. Staying in the gym and really learning, getting the IQ part more packed down.
You're
Yeah.
playing for Bestia College?
Oh, Bethesda College. Yeah,
Bethesda,
yeah,
sorry about that.
In Anaheim.
In Anaheim, yeah.
It's a college. Yep.
Is it a Christian college?
It is.
Is it D1?
No,
or is it B? Like NC, like what? Right below?
Yes.
Like in between D1 and D2 or something like that, right?
Yeah, NCC and double C, double A.
Yeah. No. But that's a good school. Cal Baptist was like that before they went to D1.
That makes sense. I believe it.
They were pretty good. Yeah, they were winning everything. Cal Baptist Riverside, and then they had to go to D1. They pushed
our school's a little special. We played like a lot of Division Ones, like a good amount, 10, 12 Division Ones. This year I was part of a team. Had a lot of junior, senior, a lot of people been there and stuff like that. So next year I'll be playing a lot more. And
is that why you moved from? You were in Florida, now you live in California?
No, we moved to Vegas. Actually, about 4 years ago.
Okay, Vegas.
For the reality show, they want to film the show. They want to film the reality show in Vegas, due to a situation in Florida. And I came to the West Coast about 2021 in January.
And that's Vegas. That's considered West Coast. Yeah,
Vegas. Yes, went to Vegas. Came here,
California
about 6-7 months ago, to play college. My sister been playing for Cal State LA though.
Oh, okay, your sister. Yeah,
she's been here for like 2 years.
Man, she plays and she raps, huh?
She do it all, man. Model, rap, everything.
So you're playing at Bethesda?
Bethesda, yeah.
Bethesda, yeah. I can't.
No, you're good, man.
That's a crazy name, yeah.
Hey, so if they were drafting the NBA, what would be your ideal situation, like team you'd wanna hit with?
I like to go to Orlando. I'm from there. You feel me? I'm from Orlando, Florida, Miami, somewhere in Florida. I like Florida as a state. Or anywhere would be dope for sure.
NBA, yeah.
But if I had to pick city wise,
you said the Magic.
The Magic, as in, because look at their point guard and shit. Not saying he's bad or nothing, but I'll be able to take that shit over for sure.
Who's Blanchard? Well, no,
I think his name is Corey Joseph.
But is it one thing? Is it one thing? Is it one thing to say you can take it over rather than actually being there and playing with all these big motherfuckers?
Ask that once more so I can answer correctly. My bad.
It's one thing to say like, oh, I can be the point guard and I can fuck shit up, but it's another actually playing there with all these giants.
Oh yeah, 100%. That is one thing to say it and one thing to do it. But I like to say, like, all these niggas that's in the NBA now, bro, I busted their ass and gave them hella high school, bro. They was coming to, they was trying to come to me, come to my hotel, like, to hang out, and like, I was that nigga in high school. Like, not to say that's how you prove it, but bro, we had motion. I was scoring 30-something a game, no matter who was in front of me. I demanded double teams, demanded boxing ones. I mean, every game we was playing against some real niggas. We played in the SIA, which was it produced like 60, 70 Division I players in 1 year. So I never not played competition. And like I said, half the NBA, or I like to say 100 people in the NBA, just a rough estimate, I definitely gave work and have seen for sure.
That's dope.
So you put me out there for sure today, bro, I do my thing for sure. And that's not delusion. That's not,
you know. They did you dirty?
Nah, I didn't. I don't like to regret nothing or say, nobody did me dirty, not at all. But some people, I got overlooked or like played as a joke or like, you know what I'm saying? But definitely.
Do you regret the antics?
Bro, it's more of people like that. Like you said, it's certain people that probably held it back and certain people that made narratives and, like you said, shaped some certain situations that were like other people's issues and made it mine. And, at a high school, I had multiple, opportunities to go overseas, play Division I basketball.
Yeah.
A lot of Division I's. Over 10 for sure. And I had, but our mind was to play overseas and get paid directly out of high school. And then I had a deal to play in Australia with the Tasmania Jack Jumpers, which is
a fucking crazy name.
A fairly new team in Australia. Dillingham, same agent. He promised me the world, basically. You know what I'm saying? We had deals lined up and everything. Go to his career and, start the journey of being a pro. But he was trying to get the maximum, get too much bread, or, like I said, look who he messes with. He messes with Aaron Gordon, John
he
Wall.
Plays for Denver.
And them niggas signed $100 million contracts, you feel me? So he trying to get
you
the most out of
money.
Yeah, so he's just ruining stuff and making it look like I'm too good to play in certain things for certain money when it ain't that, bro. I had a reality show and stuff like this. People thought probably more of me, you know what I'm saying, financially, but yeah, bro.
He fucked it up.
Yeah. It's multiple
doing
things.
Shit.
Media companies and all types of, but really, when it came down to it, I could play. I always produced.
So look, you talk a lot about you cooking motherfuckers. Who cooked you, dog? Somebody had to cook you.
Nah, yeah.
And
No,
we're not talking about pops over
yeah. Nah.
Hey,
That's
dog.
a memorable mention that you remember, like, damn.
Zion Harmon. That's my boy. He played Bethune-Cookman. He just came from Seton Hall, New Jersey. Back at Bethune.
Oh yeah,
Him right there. I mean, he's not like a name you gonna be like, oh shit, that's Zion Harmon. No, not right now, but that motherfucker's a bucket. He's from the DMV area. He was one of the ones that played at the EYBL circuit at a young age. And really, that nigga always gave us buckets. Like, we would win or whatever, but I mean, I have 40, he'd have 40. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Even I played Kyrie Walker. I had like 50 in the camp. He had 40. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie Walker's a dude that he played in G League and shit now.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Yeah, it's always give and take for sure.
Yeah,
with
it's part of the game,
the
bro.
NBA, you see LeBron had 30 something. This nigga, whoever he playing against had 40.
What's his face? Anthony Edwards.
Exactly.
He had like 43, and I mean, you're gonna get cooked. You're gonna cook, and you're gonna get cooked.
You can hoop, bro. Like I said, I was playing against niggas who in the league right now who got $200-300 million contracts. So you know it was the best competition. Competition.
Nah, that's some good competition out of your era. What would you play the G League? Would you get in there if it was offer?
Oh yeah, for sure. You know,
I mean, you had 10 D1 schools. I always say you didn't want to go to a D1.
The amount, but no, definitely. You know, with me, it was more of a. I just wanted the whole trend was like to go overseas. You know what I mean? That's what it's been. Like everybody, like say a little guard going overseas and coming back, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But, are you coming back next year to the college?
Yeah, that's the plan. Yes, sir. Yeah,
you're gonna come back.
Yeah, this is a year I'm gonna take off and. You know what I'm saying, do my thing for sure. And not that last year, you know, I say I was a freshman on a team with juniors, seniors, and then, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people been there for a lot of time, so they got more time and stuff through just being there. You know what I'm saying? So this year, you know, I'm going to do my thing for sure. Even though last year, we played the D1s, I got my time, I put up numbers, if you really look at it. For sure, yeah.
What would you tell a youngster coming up in basketball, like what kind of repetitions are you doing? Like, talk about that, the work you got to put in, because a lot of people just see like NBA players, or they see you on the internet dribbling crazy, hitting open shots, hitting shots over people, busting people's ass, you know what I'm saying? But they don't see the amount of work that you put in with your family and your coach and whoever. Well, what's that like? Like, what's is that needed?
No, 100%. It definitely is needed for sure. You know, the repetition of basketball, you can't shoot the basketball without getting up shots. Yeah. Like, at some point, you got to like get up shots and, you know, hone in on, you know, getting your form down and, you know, getting accustomed to shooting the basketball. Like, nobody in the NBA, they're all pros because they are in the gym day in and day out. I don't know, there's probably not a pro that's not in the gym.
Talk about that. Day in and day out means
day in, day out
2, 3, like, 4 hours a day.
Yeah, even more than that. When I was in high school, bro, I was more like 8-9 hours, bro. I'm going to school from 7 a.m. to fucking 2, 3. And I'm in the gym till 11 and 12 at night, bro. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So it's more
work.
than 6-7 hours when you're really trying to do it. I ain't gonna lie. And it's about the productivity you getting, you know, what you getting into within them 7 hours. But being in the gym for the most part at a young age is the most important part. Yeah. Just being in there, no matter what you're doing, just being in the gym.
Yeah, because I see the work you put in. I see you at the gym, and I'll get a lot of people. They'll say, "Hey, you know, I could definitely keep up." Like a lot of young homies that are there, and I'm like, "No, you can't."
Yeah.
You know, because you're not even practicing 10 minutes of your day. You know what I'm saying? Like, people got to be realistic. You know, the amount of work you put into anything. Exactly. Podcasting, right? Rap music, going in the studio, it's all repetition. And if you 100%. If you don't have that going for you, it's not gonna happen.
Bro, you can't do anything without repetition. Bro. How do you expect to do it? Especially in basketball, I think it takes a lot more focus than a lot of other things for sure. You got to make your life basketball if you want to be pro.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Your dad still helps you, coaches you?
Oh yeah, daily. You know, gets my rebounds. You know, you be seeing, man.
Yeah, it's always good to have in the corner, dog. You know,
he always, you know, whether it's like seeing an NBA game, you see this right now, you see this move, like, still to this day, for sure. Yeah,
it becomes like a repetition. You see it, like it just. at some points you're not even missing. You know, like you see it, I see it, and I'm like, dang, like it's just repetition over and over and over, and over again. Yeah,
that's what basketball is, man.
If you if after this year, how does the draft work by any chance? I don't really know because I've never been in those situations. So
I think 2 rounds.
So let's just say you want to get in. How is that? Do they got to call you? They got to pull your name, or can you enter it and maybe someone picks you up?
Yeah, I think anybody can enter for real, for real.
Oh, for real? Okay,
yeah, but it's more of like the noise you made on, you know what I mean, this next level, I'd say, or who you know. Like for instance, Bronny scored 2, or maybe the average 2 points in college. I don't know, but like
I think it was like 4.
So now it's like, it's just based off
the
like
noise
who
you
you know, or you really killing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this year, I'm gonna get my opportunity and play a lot more, and we're gonna see really.
I think it's be a good mix too when you have your Instagram going a little bit, and then the people around you do too, and then you make some noise on the court. Yeah, that's when you can have a good chance and then entry.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, even coming in at the end of the first round or second round or wherever is a luxury.
My journey would be I'll be playing probably this year college basketball, and then after that, I don't know what it may be, but play probably 4 years of college ball, and then might hit the G League or something like that for a few years, and then hit the league.
So the G League is
it's really about proving to others, not proving to others because they know what's up. Everybody know what I can do, but it's just getting in that door, bro. Like low key, like people hate, bro. Even on the highest levels, people hate, bro. Gilbert Arenas apologized for hating on me when I was 11. You know what I'm saying? So people at the highest levels do hate on me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? They actually do. Like, so it's a hard, like it's a lot of politics, a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, the G League would be dope. There's a lot of
killing shit.
That's right there. You're right there. Once you get there, your opportunity grows to get to the NBA easier. Yeah, wasn't the one of the brothers in there too, huh?
He was
Jello.
Yeah, but he never made it. You think he'll ever make it?
Now he's a rapper.
The NBA, no, I don't think, because he's not trying to do that. Like, and they be playing him, but could he have played in the G League? I don't see why he couldn't play in the G League.
He did play in the G League like for
I don't know why he couldn't stay though.
Remember?
That's weird. He couldn't stay.
He's a rapper now.
Probably because he was always on some rapping shit, on some party and shit. That's probably why. He seemed like the one that was just like, I'm chilling.
Yeah,
because in high school he was the one getting buckets. He was the one having 70 and shit and getting games.
Alonzo made it. He was the older one, right?
Yeah, but he don't even play. That fool's always hurt.
Yeah, he played for Chicago, I believe. Yeah.
He's still there, or is he on the Sacramento?
I don't know.
Sacramento.
He on Sacramento?
No, he's Chicago.
He's Chicago.
Chicago still? Oh, okay.
Chicago.
I thought he got traded.
Is that anything?
Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah, you got it.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
It's hard, man. You know what, man? I used to know everything about the NBA, but it's so hard now because there's so many switch hitters. You know, they go here, they go here.
Shit, not even that popular no more as well. But yeah, facts. Yeah. They be switching.
Who's your favorite NBA player right now?
Good question.
Or you know
at
what?
the moment, Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, yep.
How about all time? How about all time?
We'll go Michael Jordan.
Yeah, Mike.
So you go Jordan over Kobe?
Respect to Kobe, yes, for sure. Because he just like paved the way. Like when you got like this nigga sticking his tongue out on layups the same way Michael Jordan did. You feel me?
Yeah.
I can't give it to Kobe because
he's copying the GOAT.
Oh yeah,
if you was copying the same movements I was doing walking up the court, you can't murder me, bro.
That shit's dope though. I thought it was dope though. But yeah, I get what you're saying though.
Respect to Kobe.
Yeah, respect to Kobe, man. He was the only one that could pull that off.
He had a layup, had his tongue out the same way.
The same way, yeah.
Trying to tell me I'm
even when he would hit the game winners, he would do the. This is what Jordan would do. Yeah.
So Jordan got 6 rings, right? Kobe got 5. LeBron got 4.
Yes.
You think LeBron will ever reach at least Kobe?
I don't think so. No.
I don't think so either.
I hella respect to LeBron. You know what I'm saying? But
we gotta talk about the chef, because if he wins a 5th one this year, we gotta put him in the GOAT combo.
Curry.
He's at 4 too.
I ain't never put him in no GOAT combo. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn,
what the fuck he do?
That boy can hit though.
He can
crazy threes.
But I don't know. I just can't.
He's not one of those players crazy. Like you can.
The GOAT combo is crazy.
Yeah, you can mention like Kobe and Jordan, like one-on-one.
I don't know, man.
But you think Curry's a one-on-one player? Is he?
Yeah, I think he'd be. Good question.
I just think that he just puts teams down, like just with his shooting.
No more, does he?
He scores off the dribble 1-on-1 for sure, but he's a lot
Curry,
off the ball.
They're up 3 games to 1 on the Rockets.
Player.
Really?
They're going to the next round. Meanwhile, the Lakers are not.
He more off the ball.
More off the ball for sure.
He's a 1-on-1 player though, but off the ball. He run around and he'll get 8 screens before getting a shot.
Out of any player in the NBA history, past people that have died, who would you want to play one-on-one just to be like, I played him? Like, would it be Jordan or would it be someone?
And Jordan today wouldn't matter. You feel me? Like no one would
like
fuck
someone,
about that. So
someone you would want to
I
play.
say,
Like.
okay,
Could you guard Shaq?
I go hell no. I got Shaq.
That was just a
Hell no.
curveball.
Shaq got it. Even today, Shaq got it. Fact. What's it called? No, actually, good question. I say Steph Curry. I like to play Steph Curry because I honestly believe I think I'll give it to him.
You give it to him?
in
Damn. Okay.
In 3 dribbles for sure. I would have to really get in him and make sure he don't see light. Like you know what I'm saying, damn near hand on his face, but. Don't let me see the ball either, bro.
I want to ask Trap the same question. I know it's not his interview. Who would you play, Trap?
Me?
You don't even know
LeBron.
You want to play LeBron?
I'll play LeBron.
Yeah, fact. I mean, great
LeBron.
question.
I want to play Kareem just to see if his hook was really unstoppable.
Yeah.
Because they say his hook shot was unstoppable.
I gotta see it too. Yeah,
You know what I
Maybe
mean?
three point hooks, huh?
He had that hook. He had that hook shot, man.
Yeah, you can't stop that really. That's why, like, I don't know why it's not more like common. I'm about to work on this
Nowadays,
shit after
right?
the day.
But
for
like
real.
we said,
You been telling
repetition.
us.
He
That's right
probably
on, that-
repetitioned that a
yeah.
million times.
Hey, but
That's a shot is always gonna be there.
nobody does those nowadays. Huh?
Nah.
Who? I don't know.
But remember, he had the points total before LeBron, so that hook shot worked.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, he won 5.
Think about hook shots.
No, he won. Yeah, he won 5.
Yeah, 3-point didn't even exist.
Yeah.
No.
That fool had
He was scoring that motherfucker, bro.
Best,
Yeah, that's true.
best point guard of all time.
Best point guard all time.
Yeah.
They say Steph,
Steph.
but they say Steph. But
Magic. I'm gonna go with Magic.
Magic.
I'm going
homie.
with the world. They say Steph, but me personally, I go. I mean, I wasn't around to see Magic, bro.
Well, look at his highlights.
gonna lie.
They're crazy,
He
huh?
had 5 rings.
He looked that way.
He had
when
more
go
rings.
like
Than,
this.
he had more rings than LeBron.
Magic.
Now
was
you're all
smart.
right though.
I like Allen Iverson.
Yeah, me personally,
As
I
cold
go
as
AI.
cold as crazy as
He
that
kinda like,
sounds.
I'm a little young to that too, but he still kind of like paid away for like
He was cold.
not like some like on some different hoop shit. Like man, I'm finna kill you. Like you know what I'm saying, he came on some
Man.
different shit, bro. With the swag, he came with tattoos.
Remember when he
dressing
stepped
different.
over?
Yeah, he did. He had a big old.
Yeah.
He had a big old on the NBA. He had a big old. What am I? The word I'm looking for?
He had like
Impact.
controversy, bro.
He
Like
changed-
yeah.
What?
Yeah, impact.
Impact.
Yeah, big impact
on the NBA. Yeah.
Yes, he changed the culture today. We're allowed to like do certain things because of him.
Yeah.
You think it was him or Rodman?
Both.
Both.
Yeah. I think Allen though more like the,
The new era.
the new shit.
I say both for sure. Yeah, yeah, because what do you call it?
Rodman was getting with some bad chicks, Madonna, Carmen
That,
Electra.
But then what? I'm a little young to this. But what's up with the dresses and stuff? What's up with
Yeah,
that?
he was a
I don't
little
know about
wild.
that
dog.
one.
Yeah, what's up with that?
He was
That's
wild.
not something somebody would do today.
Clout.
Before Clout.
Bro
Before
knew clout
Clout,
before
yeah.
the word was made.
Yeah,
Like,
he was out there clout
That
getting
word
there,
was
bro.
not made then, huh?
And he would always start shit. Like that's what they use. Like he would start
Yeah.
stuff with Karl Malone
Yeah,
to get
yeah,
him
yeah.
going, and like that was his job. Like
yeah.
Now, all these players that have nicknames, the mailman.
yeah, it's
the
Karl Malone.
chef. What's your
Yeah.
nickname?
Shoot, that's a good question. They called me Handles growing up. For real,
Handles?
I'd say that's the
Oh,
biggest nickname that stuck. To be honest, yeah,
Handles,
Handles.
yeah.
But yeah, I think so, right?
Till now.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, it's a,
Hey, Trap, you wanted someone to play 1-on-1? There it is, right there. Trap versus Julian.
Pino knows how to play. He said he wants to get with
I
you.
said
Look
I
at
could
him.
be- I
He
said
could
I-
play.
I
He
said
could
I could
play. I don't know.
beat
I've
you.
never seen him in the car, but
it's always been the Prodigy too. Prodigy. That's where
Prodigy,
Prodigy,
yeah.
Prodigy
I like that
brands
one.
came from. Me and my sister, like my dad created off of like that, I believe.
Yeah.
You got LeBron the King, right?
Yeah. Stuff like that.
Splash
I was
Brothers.
gonna say something there.
The Prodigy and Handles. That's what Younger was Handles, but the Prodigy, I guess today I'm for to start boxing. So the
Are you
Prodigy,
gonna start boxing?
getting into the boxing world, yeah, and celebrity stuff.
You versus Jake Paul? Ooh, that's a good one.
One day, shit.
yeah.
What about
I mean, I don't know how
MMA?
much you weigh. I'm damn near like 50 pounds.
Yeah,
less
he's a
than
little
that.
heavier.
Yeah.
what
for
about
sure.
MMA?
Hell no. No.
You wouldn't
I
ever
can't.
want to put your
I
foot
can't
in
do
there?
it, nigga choking me. I ain't going.
I mean,
Too much, huh?
That's too much. We gonna have to.
You think that's too
it's
much?
Life or death, bull. Have to do something else.
they kick your ass on that shit. Huh?
We have to
They
do
break
something.
bones
They
and
kick
do
some ass
handbars
in
and
that.
shit.
You ain't
We
finna
just had
show me out, bro,
we
on
interviewed an MMA fighter
So what?
coming up.
Oh, yeah.
What was his name? All Bad Barreto.
Barreto, yeah.
Yeah, Barreto. Yeah, he was talking about
Alex.
all that. Yeah, Alex
Yeah,
Barreto.
nah, MMA that's a whole different sport.
Yeah,
For
they
sure,
do all
I
that
believe.
fucking hand braking and arm bars and
It's too much, though.
But you see, when the boxing's getting in the ring with these MMA niggas, they always fuck them up. Always,
if they stand up.
if they stand up.
If
That's
you get on the
thing.
ground with these MMA guys, bro,
Yeah,
it's
it's
over.
It's
Yeah.
tough, man.
Hey,
But
so-
I want to see them fight MMA, right? And I this is my take on it. I don't think they can get him. I think their footwork is too. I don't think he's gonna grab that nigga, bro. I think he might stay his distance.
What, a boxer?
Octagon is a big ring,
Yeah.
bro.
You
Or
know what
just kick
some of
him in
these
the
guys
face,
do
huh?
though? Like we were
Yeah,
saying
kick
on
him,
the
yeah.
last pod, what they'll do is a guy that knows jiu-jitsu
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
he knows you box,
Yeah.
he'll literally get on his back and wait till you
And
go
wait
down to
till you
him.
get
He's not
down
gonna
fast.
come
Yeah,
up
just
to you.
wait right here. He
Then
would
once you
fuck
get
you up
down
right
to him,
there.
he'll lock you in, and it's because what are you gonna have to fight?
100%. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Shoot, I'm not no boxer or nothing, but I like to say for them.
I don't know what the
think they know
rules are. Yeah,
I
what
think
the
they know
rules
they're
are.
doing there.
But yeah, that's just crazy.
I don't think they will let themselves get in that shit though. They gonna run
Yeah.
around, bro, and just jab their ass for the
You're
whole
gonna have
4
to,
minutes. But it'll eventually get to where they can't. Tap out for sure.
Oh hell
Even
yeah, those dudes, man.
Floyd Mayweather would have tapped out.
Hey, talk to me about music. What are you listening to right now?
Good question, man. Really all types for real. The new Lil Durk album, of course, Futures, and I didn't really listen to the Drake album. Of course, the Kendrick shit's popping. Even Peso. Besides
Like
that,
Peso?
Yeah. Besides that, man, EBK J-Bo and shit like that. The little
Yeah.
Stockton dudes coming up, bands from there. It's really just, and of course from Orlando, Hot Boy, Glock 9, LPD Pootie, stuff like that.
How about classic rappers like OG? Like
Don't
what did that
listen
put you
to
on
much of that. But back then, Biggie, Tupac is all I can name for real. Yeah.
Damn, you gotta do a better job, pops.
Yeah.
I got one.
No Master P in there.
I got one.
Master P. I mean, we know Master P. Like,
Oh, you guys know him personally?
Yeah, it's respect to him
How
for sure.
How
For
you
sure.
know him?
His son. Well, I played him this year. That's not
which
how we
one?
know him at all.
Percy?
But Hersey.
Hersey.
Yeah. Yep. Hersey Miller. Yeah. He
He played ball too, no? He's a
Yeah,
monster.
he played ball. He raw actually. Yeah,
Yeah,
he played for Southern Utah right now. And but besides that, we know him from just throughout the years, being in the media and linking up with him at few events and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And cool people for sure. Cause his dad's a great dude.
Yeah.
And his son's even greater person for sure.
What were you gonna ask, Trap?
Rap. Are you familiar with Chicano rap?
What the fuck?
Not so much. Well, like who's a like
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 earlier
what,
we
Peso
were
Pluma?
like,
Who? Like-
yeah, like everybody in general, like Peso, like, but not just that,
Yeah.
like the old school rappers, like we were talking about Mr. Capone, about that, him,
not
like
so
are you,
much.
like
You can feel me. You can fill me in for sure. Like
Yeah.
I'm from the East Coast, so Mexican is like. Is new to me, like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like,
Is it rare? There's
Puerto
not
Rican,
a lot of
Cuban.
Mexicans on the East Coast?
Hell no, there might be one random dude that's Mexican or something like that. It's Dominican, Puerto Rican,
Yeah,
Cuban.
yeah, for sure.
That's Florida.
In Miami, it's Cuban.
It's Cuban. Yeah,
Those are
yeah.
the Mexicans.
Orlando
like
is-
the vice versa.
reggaetoneros.
Orlando got more Puerto Ricans than Puerto Rico. That's the statistic.
That's
I
crazy.
seen. Like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. There's a lot in Miami too.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
a lot of
niggas
Puerto Rican-
everywhere.
yeah, Puerto Ricans.
Yeah, for sure.
That's tight.
So I know of, like I said, Peso and stuff. I we follow each other. I listen to some of his rap. They're definitely trending. They're getting more into mainstream now. I will say Peso is the one, breaking through right now and
Yeah, he
becoming
is.
mainstream on
Yeah.
Kendrick's album and
Yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah.
He young too, so hopefully he stay free. And you know what I'm saying? We got one.
Yeah, dope.
Yeah, for
sure.
sure.
That's crazy, man. No Mexicans over there in Miami.
I mean, of course, there's some
There's a
Mexicans.
few, yeah,
There's
there's a few.
Mexicans for sure,
No,
but
there is.
like I don't. Who I gotta think? I can't name one Mexican I grew up with though, but they're there.
Yes, that's
Just
crazy.
Randomly, I don't know how they got there,
Yeah,
but they're there.
Average like
Yeah.
a 2% Mexican.
It might be less.
If that,
It might be less?
yeah.
Might be 0.7, but they
Damn.
way there.
That's crazy.
So it's all fast food restaurants, no Mexicans.
No, it's all Puerto Rican spots. I will say that's one thing. Y'all got the little Mexican spots, but I miss home because they got the little Puerto Rican.
and Orlando's
they don't
got the
call them
little.
bodegas, but they got the little Puerto Rican spots where you can grab a little Puerto Rican plate for
Yeah,
like
that's
$8,
cool.
bro. That's rice, beans,
Man.
some meat.
Y'all
some
do the whole pig too, just like Filipinos.
Meat,
like,
yeah. I had that the other day.
Oh, is that
My
what that is?
mom-
Chicharrones.
That shit bomb.
My
Chicharrones.
mom had made that shit the
Telling
other
you, my
day.
homie fucking.
I ate that shit for 3
all
days,
that
bro.
shit, bro. Yeah.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. There's this place called Lechoneta in Orlando. I hit every day, bro, for that shit. The pork.
pig, yeah, the pig.
The pig shit. They roast that shit. That's just the best ever, bro. She made it to Sunday. I'm still thinking about this shit, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna
Like,
lie.
make me some. I'm trying to get that.
Yeah, that and potato salad.
Like I'm
this
telling
is
you, I need
potato
that
salad,
one
yeah.
with the peas, man. If you do that for
Arroz
me,
con
that's,
gandules, yeah, with the potato
need that
salad,
one.
yeah, bro. You know, I ain't like.
You had that one? That shit is
Sounds
fire.
familiar. What is it?
It's just like the orange
The yellow
rice.
rice?
With the, yeah, there you go.
Yellow rice with the pigeon peas.
Yeah, the green
And
peas. Yeah,
chicken,
sure.
yeah.
Oh no,
pigeon
no,
peas,
no,
but
no,
like you know, you
chicken.
have fried chicken with it, or like panini or pork.
Pork, yeah.
But it's the combinations that go with it. You probably had this shit separate and shit. It's like the
It's
pork
good.
with the potato
It's
salad.
inside. It's inside
I wish
the
my
rice.
sister was
yeah.
here because she'll tell you her love for the rice and the potato salad together. You know, it ain't for me to get into, but that's for my sister. Yeah,
Shit fire.
Hook it up.
yeah.
Hey, so now that you're out in Cali, you get noticed a lot.
Bro, actually, yeah, for sure. I'd say Cali's more in tune than a lot of other states when it comes to social media and basketball.
Yeah,
For sure. So, yeah, I even out here, I just come for vacation. I got noticed like over 10 years ago out here, yeah.
Good
for sure.
interactions, like what up? Let me take a photo. Or-
Yes, great interaction so far, 100%. Yeah, I can't think of many bad interactions, or if it's a bad interaction, it's just a white boy saying some funny shit.
Yeah.
It's never like,
In
you know,
passing,
real
yeah.
niggas give respect, you feel me?
Yeah, of course.
Always.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
I seen him in the gym. I seen him working, so I already knew who he was. That's how we met.
Yeah,
fool.
yeah.
And I was like, "What's
bro.
up?"
Since day
Yeah.
one, bro. He, you know what I'm saying, and came up to me. You know me. He said, I run a gym. In fact, this is my gym. In fact,
That's
and
what I
was like,
said.
yeah,
That's
fat,
exactly
all
what I
right,
said.
so
Yeah, come on,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
What did I
yeah.
tell you about coming in that section? Check in. Check in with the dog. Check in with
And,
the
you know,
dog, man.
Since
Yeah,
then,
it's
it's
all
been love for bro.
Yeah,
for sure.
hell
I
yeah.
appreciate you. Yeah.
For sure, man. There's a lot of history, man. A lot of your whole family too, man. Just from the series, and you guys got anything else coming? Like another like season of anything, or
So soon, bro. All our YouTubes, all our individual YouTubes are going, bro. But soon,
seen that,
in
yeah.
a couple months, our show gonna come back for sure.
Damn, that's
our reality
dope.
show. But you'll be seeing it soon. Don't know what name exactly gonna be, but the Newman name's gonna be on it. NEWMAN
that's dope,
for sure.
man.
Yeah,
Congratulations to your whole
You
family.
gotta come
Yes,
back
sir.
when you're on that, so that with the camera people can come right here and film.
Yeah,
That shit would be tight,
yeah.
yeah.
No, for sure. Soon, watch
We'll
it.
get a-
Mark
we'll
my
get a
words,
part
man. Within a couple months, bro, we gonna be.
Yeah, and
for
it's
sure.
all
Be
well
back, for
deserved,
sure.
dog. Because you know, like I said, we put in the work, and
Yes, sir.
you guys have you built up the name really good, man, and that goes a long way.
Amen,
That's gonna
yeah.
be dope, bro. I like the first,
Yeah.
the hello,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Newmans.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
was-
was cool.
No, for sure, definitely. That was definitely a good show for sure. It was like
Yeah,
Snapchat,
yeah.
a lot of it got like a lot of
Is
white
it-
boys, but I'm not seeing on Snapchat.
Is it different? Like, too, I should have asked earlier, but like being in the spotlight like that, there's a camera on you. Is it 24/7 on you, or do they give you breaks? Like, I know sleeping, I'm
Yeah.
sure they're not in your room while you're asleep, but it seems like they're on you from the morning to the night.
Yeah, so
You're
I'll
on
be-
your computer, they're on you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, so I'll be fair. It was mainly most of the day, but I'll be fair. It wasn't all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But it was mostly every day though, to the point where like it was like we'd be up to like 5 a.m. bro. I gotta go to school at 7, and we're doing confessionals. It's called, where we're doing like the the little videos. Where we're talking, you see the reality show,
Yeah, where
the
you're
baddies
you're
where they're
like a
talking,
little
oh, this
room and
bitch
shit.
tripping, like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit.
Yeah. So that's after?
So you do that after. You're basing that after. You're talking about what happened already.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So like, oh, why your dad did this? They're giving me lines on what to say, and I'm like, it's 3 a.m.
Okay.
and I'm like, oh man. They tell me, hey, can you stand up a little more? You know what I'm saying? So it was like a lot of work as into reality show, because I didn't like. It wasn't what I grew up doing. Basketball is what I grew up doing. So anything you gave me basketball wise wasn't work. But now I'm up till 4 a.m. recording something. That's work. For
Yeah.
sure. I gotta be up at 7 to work out and then go to school. It was. I'd say most would say the camera's on you 24/7. Most would exaggerate and say that.
See,
yes.
yeah. Well, I mean, Pops is busting through your door and shit at like 6 a.m.
Yeah.
So that shit would piss me off, bro.
Yeah,
like, I
yeah,
seen
yeah.
that and I'm like,
Yeah.
is that real? Like, they're coming in,
No,
huh?
so I mean that was fake probably, but we used to work out at 5 a.m. and shit too.
Okay,
But
anyways, okay,
that
yeah.
right there probably was like, oh, go do it again. That's probably the 4th take. You feel me?
Yeah, so that's work. Yeah, that becomes
But,
work.
you
Like
know,
when
I
we
mean-
do our takes for the skits, when
Yeah.
we do,
Yeah. Oh,
like they're doing
yeah.
take and take and take, but at 5, 6 in the morning, like yeah,
I was like, self motivated and shit though, growing up too. Like a lot of times, sometimes I wake up there's no bullshit. Wake up at 4 a.m. just to get 200 push-ups and 300 sit-ups in before I go to school. And then during snack break, I'm trying to get 60 jumpers in, so I only have 440 in after school. Like on some weird shit like that. Like at a young age, and I think that's the type of mindset Kobe and them niggas was on for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And that's like being realistic as hell. Thinking back,
Yeah,
some situations. Yeah, for sure. I wake up at 3 a.m., 3:30 probably, just to do some push-ups and sit-ups.
Yeah, just to get
My
it in.
teacher, shout out to Miss Snyder, man. She used to let me do push-ups and sit-ups, and say, yes, you can go in the bathroom and do your push-ups and sit-ups, because you done with your work. Like, that's just weird as hell thinking back right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's weird as hell. But like,
but your work ethic was there.
It was there, and I even had teachers supporting this shit, bro. That's crazy. Like, shout out to her. Like, I never said it, but like, shout out to Miss Snyder. That's love.
Yeah, that's always good when
She's
you got.
actually the only teacher to say, like,
Support
you
you.
can go to the gym and go get shots of with your dad right now. You're done with your work, so it's okay. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
well, they
really
understood
cool.
the mission.
Not everybody,
You know,
but
yeah, they
that
understood,
one
yeah.
teacher did, for sure.
For sure,
Everybody
yeah.
else would tell on me, oh, Julian's in the gym.
Damn.
Well, you didn't know Julian got done with his fucking essay early. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you play video games?
Now, growing up, hell no.
Why?
It wasn't my passion. My pops let me and stuff like that, but I would be playing like this. For instance, I play like a few hours and stuff like that. But my dad would tell me, you want to do that in real life?
Yeah.
Just come outside, let's go. And it was at a point where I realized, like, damn, you know, they inside all day. Like, my dad told me, you can play with your friends, but not go inside. Go outside, let's play outside. You know what I'm saying? So, basketball is the only fun thing to do. Manhunt sometimes, you know what I'm saying? A little tag shit.
Yeah.
Whatever that's called as a kid. But,
What are you playing right now?
oh, on video games? Right now I'm grinding my NBA 2K player to 99.
Okay.
It's the basketball game.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Yeah.
Growing up, I played. You know, if I ever did play, it was like GTA, or a friend come over for a sleepover. I play 2K against them or something like that.
yeah.
But no, I ain't really grew up playing games. Like, still to this day, you see the barrier. I'll play Warzone, and my friends way better than me at this shit, and it pissed me off because niggas can't fuck with me on the hoop side. So it's like, this is what y'all was doing while I was hooping.
Yeah. They got you on that. Well, don't feel too bad. We used to play this game. It was a 2-on-2. It was called NBA Jam. Remember?
Oh,
Me
yeah.
too, bro. Me too. Pass the ball to the sideline.
Where you get that shit from? That's
That's just
What about the NFL shit? You
Yeah,
play
yeah, the
NFL
old one, yeah.
Yeah,
the
old
But I
man,
like
yeah.
the one, the NBA Jam, because, you know, I would pick Jordan
He's on
Pippen.
fire.
And he get on fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
You thought you were the
pass to the
shit. Yeah.
sideline?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are shit, yeah.
That's more of like what they're doing in real life today. That's what I'm playing in the Creator League and shit like that.
Oh, okay, they do like
That's
the 2-on-2,
basically like-
1-on-1. Yeah.
In my mind, that's how I view it. I don't know if everybody views it like that, but that's basically what today is. Like 3-on-3. Back in the day, I remember picking a player, it was 3-on-3.
Yeah.
Or 2-on-2. And it was just, you dribble the fuck out the ball. And people criticize me for dribbling the fuck out the ball, but look what I'm playing. I'm playing 2-on-2, 3-on-3, 1-on-1s.
Yeah.
It's for entertainment. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, to piggyback off that the video game, yeah,
That's how
I'm
it
doing that
is.
in real life today. Facts.
You like Blacktop? Did you play a lot of Blacktop growing up?
Yes, Blacktop was the only thing I played. If I did play 2K, Blacktop or Play Now, which is, you know, just against somebody else with
Yeah.
Blacktop. You know, you pick 5 or pick 1, and I always went with like Kyrie Irving or
Okay.
never went with nobody. I always went with a point guard. Even my player, like my friends just put me on. Like, you got to make a player that's gonna be good in this game. Cause I used to make a similar build to me.
Yeah.
5'6", 100-some pounds, and like, bro, this in 2K they ain't never gonna be good. So I got a bone to pick with Ronnie 2K, because why can't someone 5'6", 5'7" be good at basketball in 2K?
Oh.
You got to be 6 something to be good in this game. I don't get it.
Fucked up.
I
We're
don't
gonna have
get
to
it.
change your name
He's
to.
discriminating,
We're gonna change
bro.
your name
He's
to the.
He's
discriminating.
discriminating height, bro.
To the Giant Killer.
In a video
Hold on,
game, he
he's
actually is. Because I've had,
You like that one?
I've had to make my player 6'6", which it's hurt my soul, because before this, a month ago, I made my players 5'7", 5'8", similar to me. I'm like, man, these niggas suck, bro. Because
But
this
you
nigga
play
Ronnie
this thing.
2K
Yeah.
is making them trash because
Yeah.
he thinks basketball is all about height and shit, and it's not. Like, the option for someone 5'5" is not even there in 2K. If that makes
Right.
sense, 5'7" is the lowest number you can make somebody. How does that make sense, bro?
Is there any 5'5" players in the league?
There has been, not at the moment, but there's someone 5'3" that's been in the
Muggsy
league.
Bogues?
Exactly,
Muggsy
5'3".
Bogues, right?
So why
Spud
wouldn't
Webb.
So as 2K, why wouldn't you make somebody 5'3"? Why can't you be that if you want to be that?
Yeah.
Like-
Chris Paul.
So like, and y'all just help me discover this shit right now.
He ain't no
2K
6'2". He
ain't no
discriminating
6'2".
against height.
Yeah, that's not
They low
5'4".
key showing kids like,
You got to be tall.
you got to
in
be
order
tall to play basketball, and that's why a lot of white kids feel that way too. Because a lot of white kids, I mean, all races play 2K, but I say that, you know,
Nate Robinson told you he had 40.
Nate Robinson told me I had 40 on
Oh, yeah,
IMG.
he was
This against NBA
short,
players.
too.
I had 40 points against people in the NBA right now. This is on footage, seriously, with Gatorade. He told me you could have 60 if you get better at this, get better at that. You know what I'm saying? And like the same guy today will comment on our post hating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's just to say, like, you know, the 2K shit, that's totally different. But
That's fucked up,
I
bro.
feel like they're
That's
shaping a
mentality.
narrative.
Yup.
They're shaping a narrative. You got to be tall to play basketball when that's not true, bro.
Damn.
And I'm endorsing the other side, bro. You don't gotta be 6 foot. Like, it's cool and all, that's cool, but fuck them. I'm busting their ass and have been.
Yeah.
History shows it.
You just gotta be cold, dog. That's it.
Gotta be
That's
cold.
how-
Got that dog in you. You can't be
That's
no.
it.
You can't. I mean, for better, you can't be no little girl, I guess, bro.
Yeah.
And play basketball. You feel
Weenie.
me? Yeah, we. That's a great
Weenies.
word.
A
for it.
lot,
That's
a
great
lot of it
word.
is
Hey,
true.
but Kyrie's short, right?
No.
In basketball.
looks short.
In
He
basketball.
He looks short.
He's a
Basketball.
good.
See, this is
he's good.
basketball.
They
In
say he's
basketball,
six, they
he
say
is.
he's 6'3", but they embellish a little. He's probably like a
5'11".
short 6'2".
Nah.
He probably is like a 6'2", 6'1", but like in basketball he's short, and that's
He
funny.
looks
That's
short,
funny you
yeah.
say that, but like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Hey, so I'm not that worried then. Everybody calls me short on the podcast, but now taking the photo next to you,
Yeah.
shit.
Nah, hell nah.
Damn, dog.
Giant
Everybody
man.
just stand in the middle.
Lionhearted, bro.
Finally, I'm gonna look tall.
Man, fuck what they talking about, man. We
got on them
Lionhearted, bro.
damn high heels on with them Air Force One. What are those?
Nah,
The Force.
Nah,
Oh,
the Air
Force.
Force. They got Air Forces like the ones you're wearing.
Oh, me?
They
Forces,
come a
yeah,
little
yeah, yeah.
bigger.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it looks like you're standing taller. You know.
Yeah, nah. I'm
Yeah, you just gotta be cold, dog. That's how the way I look. Have some dog in you.
And how I feel about like small girl like Nate Robinson, bro. At the time, he was trying to give me tips on how to, you know what I'm saying, get better and shit. Now I feel like, you know, the little guards, they just don't want to, they don't want little guards to do better than them.
So you think
You understand
maybe they don't want you guys in the NBA because you can't dunk?
No, it's
Can you dunk?
it's not about can I dunk. I get close to it, but can I dunk? No, but I don't try to do that because I don't give a fuck about it. If that makes any sense, I say that respectfully because dunk is 2 points. This shit is 2 points at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Me shooting the ball from 40, 50 feet is more impressive than somebody dunking on somebody, and that's not why Nate. That's one of the reasons why Nate Robinson was good, because he was athletic. Yes, but I mean that's not why he was in the NBA solely. I mean, he only dunked on a few people. What, 5 highlights of him dunking on somebody? It didn't change any game.
Yeah.
You feel me? It was more of his character, his dog,
Yeah.
he killed on every level there was. No matter his height, he got to it. But I feel like guys like him who have made it at his height, or even 6'3", small in the NBA, them niggas don't want to help somebody they see who has more skills, but with a little NBA pro, with a little extra words to him, this nigga can be better than us.
Yeah, but then he
Fuck him.
went to the fighting ring and he got knocked out
Oh,
flat.
that's right.
Yeah, you ain't hearing from him since.
Yeah, fool, that fool got pancaked.
You ain't
like,
hear from him since.
It's a cold world.
Yeah,
Yo,
I told
career-
niggas-
career
I
ender,
told
career
everybody,
ender.
bruh. Even my homies, I told them back home in Orlando, we went to the club that night. They said, "Oh, I got money on Nate Robinson." I said, "Bro, I bet everything I bet all I got on this nigga Jake." So I bet like 120, which wasn't all I got, but no one wanted to bet. I bet like 120. My man's. I remember Kurt. He named Kurt. I bet 120. He said, "Oh, Nate Robinson gonna knock him out." I said, "Bro, Jake Raw is too big, bro.
Yeah.
He finna give it to him." And that nigga almost died.
Y'all want to
man.
see a dead body?
On God
Right?
type shit.
Y'all
Yeah,
wanna see a
yeah.
dead
Hey, you know
body?
who was cold and was short?
Died.
Kevin Johnson. From the Suns. He was a dog.
Kevin Johnson. Oh yeah.
Is that his name? Kevin Johnson?
Fixes in LA. Yeah, facts.
Phoenix Suns, Kevin Johnson? Is
Yeah,
that
he was
him?
a small
90s, right?
guard. Facts.
90s?
He was 5'11". They listed him
Yeah.
at 5'11".
So he probably was 5'9".
Yeah,
You feel what I'm
probably like
saying?
5'10", 5'9".
'Cause they
Probably like your height. What are you,
They
like
weigh you with
5'9"?
shoes on.
Don't use me as an example. Don't use me as an example.
They
My
weigh,
5'7".
you, they weigh you with shoes on, bro.
Luke
so
is
you feel
cold.
what
He's
I'm
a
saying?
shooter.
So everybody about
Yeah,
2
that's
inches. Everybody 2 inches shorter than what they say.
Yeah.
Damn, son.
They said they had him at. I just remember
son,
he
where'd
had
you
some cold
find
dunks.
that?
You
He's
know,
nasty for sure.
he's nasty.
But
Yeah.
it's just like
Facts.
KJ was
if they
nasty.
gave me that same opportunity, bro, I'm not saying I compare myself to him. I ain't gonna
You
lie,
gotta
it'd
get
be a
in
different
there, huh?
conversation for sure. And it's to the internet, it's bro. Throughout time, if you look at history, you be like, if someone in the right mind sees that I gave everybody buckets that are on the next level and doing it, and they get paid, they get $300 million contracts, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I was hooping against them, bro, I mean, you know, the numbers tell you I could hoop for sure.
Hey, best big
Yeah.
guy of all time.
Shaq.
Shaq.
for sure.
That's it. That's
I mean,
Yao Ming was taller than that fool.
Nah, but
he
yeah,
was,
talking
but
about
he
who
wasn't
was
better.
taller than that
He was,
fool?
but wasn't better.
Yeah, it was
I mean,
he was.
I give it to
I
him.
have a personal. To me, I think Hakeem was the best. One of the best.
Maybe more skilled, right? He created that. I mean,
that's tough.
Even when I go up and do some shit, I'll
Hakeem
refer to
Olajuwon.
Hakeem Olajuwon. I never seen him play a day in my life, and I'll still refer to him. So I agree with you.
monster.
He's
Hell
right
yeah.
there. That's my favorite.
He was a 5. He was a center for sure.
Yeah, for
okay.
sure.
But he
And
could
he
shoot
won.
threes
He
and all
won
that
in the.
shit, right?
He won 2 back-to-back in the years Jordan was gone. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
It took Jordan to be gone, huh?
Man, yeah.
He didn't let nobody win in the 90s.
You know who they had? Let's go through that team. It was Hakeem, Clyde Drexler,
I heard him. Yeah.
Robert Ory,
of course, the
Otis
shooter.
Oh,
Thorpe,
you know Robert. Yeah.
and Kenny Smith.
Kenny Smith.
You know.
And Maxwell.
Yeah.
Maxwell, yeah. That squad was tough.
Hey, well, Robert Horry has more rings than Jordan.
Yeah.
Does he really?
He got 7
You
rings.
just- wow.
Yeah, but he was a
shooter.
journeyman.
Okay,
You know, he
just
would
won them all.
join teams and win
Yep.
chips when he was with the team. So
A
yeah,
little journeyman,
Yeah,
facts.
journeyman, yeah.
Well, so I would say dominance. Well, I think Shaq is the most dominant,
Dominant,
and I think skill wise for me, like moves and turnaround jumpers, is
you understand
Hakeem.
basketball,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
There's
it's
a
hard to
difference.
put him. It's hard to put him in the
skill
same
and who's
thing.
more
yeah.
dominant. Those are two different things.
Yeah.
Facts. So for y'all, bro, know basketball on a high
Yeah.
level. Facts.
Shaq,
Who, this
Shaq
guy?
is dominant.
He know basketball.
Look
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
He
bit.
act like he
That
do.
boy know ball for sure.
He can
Maybe a
play.
little
He can
bit.
play though.
He can play.
How do you know? You haven't even played
Oh,
against him.
Peanut doesn't know how to play, my
We
boy.
did LA Fitness, bro is
Yeah,
respected.
that's crazy. One on one, we're gonna do it for
Bro
the
is
pod.
respected, bro.
let's
He
go, let's
respected
go.
LA Fitness for some basketball.
No, give it to him. Yeah,
One on one, we'll play
Let's
each
go,
other.
let's
I'll
go.
do it
I'm
to
down.
you, but I don't
respected.
want to do it to you.
I'm down.
He the OG of
That's
the
gonna be
local
tough.
LA
Yeah.
Fitness, man.
His bike
And
can't
today
make
that
it
shit means something. He
That's
hoop.
right.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, but I do want one on one with you. We're gonna need
quit.
that, Trav. You've been talking too much. That's 3rd podcast in a row, my boy.
Hey, let's talk Lakers.
That's
real
all love,
quick.
Peanut.
Oh man,
I want to take some phone calls and stuff, but let's talk Lakers real quick.
Let's do it.
You think the Davis trade was a good trade?
No, I think it was a good trade, but like, it just didn't he got hurt right away. That game he got
Davis
hurt.
did?
Look at his numbers, Anthony Davis. I think it was a better trade than the Luka Doncic trade because look at,
Wait, who got the better end?
I think the Mavericks,
Oh.
the Dallas Mavericks got the better end.
it's
And
pretty even.
to me, it's a no-brainer. But that's my opinion, you know what I'm saying? And I think just because he got hurt, so we'll never truly see. But I think that the game he got hurt in, bro.
And Kyrie got- and
Why
Kyrie
was
got
he
hurt.
playing like that in LA then?
I don't think he liked the situation. I think he didn't like what he was doing. I mean, you dealing with millionaires. They're divas, bro, when you think about it. If they don't like what they got going, they ain't going to give it their all. They, you know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck about what's going on. They care about the situation, the respect, no one wants to be number 2 to LeBron. You talking about Anthony Davis he was the face of the league at some point besides
Yeah.
LeBron. I mean, I'm a young cat, so I based the face of the league on 2K. This nigga was on 2K back in what 20?
Yeah,
he was the
that's
face
true.
of 2K. So he was the face of the league or whatever it was. Yeah. So I think he didn't like the situation, right? It sounded good to play with LeBron, but when you got to listen to that nigga every second, the fuck out of here.
You don't think after he won his chip he was content?
Who?
Davis.
That's another way to look at it. Yeah, he was content off the chip. He went there to win a chip. That's why
What
he
chip
went
are
there.
we talking about?
He was a beast.
They won a chip.
They did.
in the
Yeah,
bubble.
In the COVID era, we're counting that one.
bubble.
Oh, I
That's
guess
what
we
I'm
did
about to
that.
ask
I
right
don't
now.
respect
Oh,
that
my
shit
bad.
either. To be honest with you,
that's what
bro.
I was
That
about
shit was
to
in my
ask.
city, so he got
Right.
it. It was in Orlando, but he got it.
So
Feel me?
okay, so
The bubble, the
Yeah,
bubble
that's
chip.
What,
The bubble,
That's what I was
yeah.
about to ask
Oh.
too. What do you think about the bubble chip?
I mean, that's a
2020
great
COVID.
question, bro. I think it's a unique era. Like this is like in NBA history. Besides the lockout, I can't think of anything that's happened like so dramatically. Like that's dramatic as fuck. Like obviously that had to do with like the world. That had nothing to do with the NBA. Nothing to do with
Yeah.
no politics. That had to do with like
What was going on? Yeah,
what's going
There's
on.
a threat.
Like
There's a
act of
threat.
God. So it was definitely like a cool time. But
You don't think
I
it
don't
was
think it counts.
harder?
I don't think it counts, bro. I think it counts.
Harder.
Yeah, you don't think it was fool? You had to be locked in the room.
No, you know what that means? More basketball, nigga. How the fuck we gonna lock down LeBron today? That's all you got to think about.
Yeah.
I mean, they barely had pussy coming through there, probably, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I delivered pizza to them niggas a couple times.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
for real,
no
for real.
fans in the
Yeah.
stands. No.
Well, that's what makes it
Yeah.
harder, right? Because now you don't have the people cheering for you.
Yeah, I just
you don't
kinda
have
thought,
the you don't have the
Yes.
same motivation.
as
They're
a fan,
locked
I
in.
wasn't-
You are
yeah.
right about that, though. They're giving less, like, they want to go home. They want to get this season
Yeah.
over
Yeah.
with, 100%. But it's more of a, I think it depends what you was locked in on. It depends who you are.
Yeah.
For real.
I wasn't
if you love
locked in as a
basketball,
fan.
you was
It
there.
takes more.
I didn't care for that
Yeah.
though. I didn't care for the ball basketball.
What do you call it? It takes more. Yeah, you have to be wanting to do that. The word I'm looking for is self-control. More. Dedication. It takes
Yeah.
more dedication to do that.
It shows your true character. Like, LeBron.
really want
It
the
shows how
ball
much
or not?
he took advantage of that shit. He
Yeah,
said, "Hold
that's
on,
what he- that's
these
what he
niggas
did,
is
yeah.
lax. Hold on, we finna get a chip out of this
Because
shit."
people, let's be
took advantage of it?
Let's
He
keep
took
it a buck.
advantage of
Let's
them
get
niggas.
what.
Jimmy Butler was selling coffee, nigga.
Yeah, he was.
You know what I'm saying? He
But
created a
not
coffee
just that.
company.
How many players were not able to play because they caught COVID? They would get masked for 9 days. They
Yeah,
couldn't
bro.
play. It threw everything off,
But
bro.
as a professional, you every advantage is
Yeah,
you gotta
you can
take care of
take
it,
it.
right?
No, you're right. You're 100% right. It don't matter the circumstance. He took advantage of it, and that's what
Yeah.
makes him one of the best. But when conversations start to come up, when a nigga retire and he start getting away from people scared of dude for some reason. But when people start giving a real take on it, that shit don't count.
Yeah, they
Michael
don't
Jordan
say
is sitting back and laughing at that shit. That shit don't count. No way. Yeah, it count whatever in history, but when you look at it, that's a technicality win,
Yeah.
a TKO, a technical knockout.
Now back to the 1-3 deficit they're in.
Well,
with
they
Minnesota.
already. Bron's been in the 1-3 deficit before with Cleveland.
He has, but he don't got it in him no more.
Yeah, he don't got it. I don't think he got it.
1-3.
Right now.
They're- Are they
And he
cooked?
don't got
Are they
Kyrie.
cooked? Are they cooked?
Good question. Shout out Pops. He don't got Kyrie. Yeah, Kyrie really did that shit for him. To be
Are they
honest.
cooked? Do you think they're done?
Oh, they're more than cooked. They probably gonna lay down next game. To be honest with you, and I will say, I always like to say, LeBron makes role players better, but all stars worse, bruh. Look at Luka. Looks like a fucking retard to me.
Damn, dog, it's true.
I haven't
well,
seen-
two alphas.
I
It's
get a
hard.
nigga
It's
80
hard.
right now. He can't guard a cone, nigga. I don't give
Yeah.
a fuck. He can't bring the ball up. Like people like to say, it was his stamina. Nigga, you get paid $40 million a year. I don't give a fuck. You making the NBA look bad than me doing that shit. He can't. They pressing. They was pressing him. No.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, bro. What's up with the playoffs this year? Miami what's it called? They was getting pressed. What's up with niggas bringing up the ball this year? What's
And
up with
meanwhile, OKC looks strong, man.
what's
I'm
the
not a big
series on
OKC
OKC
fan.
right now?
What's that?
What's the series on OKC?
They already swept them.
Oh, they swept them. Yeah, OKC
4-0.
does look
They
strong.
swept their team,
But
who they're supposed
I
to
don't
beat.
think they're doing
Who they
anything right now, though.
Memphis.
They're not gonna go to. They're not gonna do anything past Western Conference, though. In my opinion.
So who you think's gonna take it this year? At least on the West.
Okay, great question. I would say Boston Celtics gonna win a championship, but the West. Great question. I'm gonna get the Warriors.
On the West?
I'll go Warriors,
They might.
but it's gonna be a battle. Still, it ain't gonna be. He ain't gonna lay down.
Well,
but-
if things go the way
Is that
they're
a
going,
vet?
it's going to be Warriors versus Minnesota. Because Warriors are up 3-1. Minnesota's up 3-1.
Yeah.
They play each other in the next round. And
you know
then-
what I'm worried about when it comes to the Warriors, though, in Minnesota? I'm worried about the Warriors. Did they fix their center's position? Yeah, that's what I'm worried
Yeah,
about.
they're not. They don't got enough length. Minnesota got like
They
a
do.
lot
They got
of.
Rudy Gobert and some more shit, but
it's tough.
I don't know.
I don't know.
When you got Steph, that's the power of, the newly GOAT you're talking about. That's the power of
It's the
him.
power of a shooter.
Yeah, he can shoot
I
that
mean,
motherfucker from anywhere. So he makes other players better too. So yeah. And they got Jimmy Butler, man. Jimmy
Yeah.
Butler's
I like
that's a
Jimmy
cold
Butler.
man.
He's a dog.
Yeah,
Straight
yeah.
up.
And
He might not.
likes the position
He
he's
might
in.
not get you 20, but he'll get you 11.
You see what he said, though? He
7
said-
and 5, and I'm cool with that.
He said he's finally happy. Bro,
Yeah.
I think they might win a championship. He said he's happy. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said like for I don't know what the quote was, but he said he's happy. So
I
he-
will say
yeah.
this: if Golden State gets to the finals, remember last time they played Boston, they had their number. They're one of the only teams that has their number. Like
They
if
lost
they,
versus Boston.
no,
right?
they won a chip against Boston in 2021. Remember, Steph did it by himself with
Oh,
no.
Yeah.
that's right.
So if they make it to the finals with their experience and they rematch
yeah.
with Boston, it could be a really interesting series.
Well, I hope they beat Boston.
I just don't
'cause
see them
if
being Boston.
gets a
Yeah.
chip, that means that they got one over us.
Boston's just so good, bro.
They're good. I'm not saying they're not good. I
We're
just
tied, right? 17-17 still?
no. They got 18. They got 18. They won last year.
Oh, these motherfuckers.
But they lost to Golden State a couple years before. I just feel like for some reason the Warriors have their number. Steph does.
Well, he better help us out. 'Cause know,
he has a little. He has their little number. We're gonna
Hey,
take some phone calls.
Yeah, let me read
as
off
soon
some
as, read some comments, super chats.
No. Shout out to Validated Street Gear. They're one of our sponsors. All right, anybody looking for that fire merchandise? They want some streetwear apparel. Hit up Validated Street Gear. There's a couple of validated street gears out there, a couple of bootleg ones. It's got to be street gear and not street, bleep. Go hit up the homies on their Instagram, Validated Street Gear. Also, salute to Solo Wraps. Anybody looking to wrap their vehicle? Yeah. Anybody looking for some signage? You want to get your car wrapped? You want to get some banners? You want to get your storefront done up with like signs and lettering? Hit up my homie at Solo Wraps 1 on Instagram. Solo Wraps 1 on Instagram. All right, streetpolishbrand.store. Another Cali street brand from the IE. If anybody is looking for some solid street apparel, hit up my boys at streetpolish.store.
Yes, sir.
And the last one, all right, we got Big Puff. 1 second. This one's a new one. Big Puff. I'll give it to you
Puff,
right
man.
now.
What Big Puff got going?
Vapes, all that.
Okay.
It's a smoke shop.
It's in LA?
Fast for, that's
Yeah.
what it is?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the trend. Y'all go get it.
Right here. Okay, so we got Big Puff. Let me see. Go follow them on Instagram. I'm going to give you their Instagram right now. Big Puff Smoke Shop. All right, here's the address. 2067 South Atlantic Boulevard, Suite number D in Monterey Park. You guys can call them at 626-423-7377 for all your smoke shop essentials.
What about botanicals?
Oh, Moses? He don't get a mention. That fool's everywhere.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, yeah, he's got it right
that
there.
fool got
Salute OG
advertised.
Moses,
Salute
man.
to OG Moses.
Yeah. I tried OG Moses. I tried.
Damn, son.
He posted a video today where
That's our number one sponsor, bro. Straight up.
Oh, yeah, but I've been seeing it.
Botanicals,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
gonna stay right there. Fact.
Yeah.
posted a video
Whittier.
today of AD from the community
Yeah.
saying that they wouldn't be where they were at without Moses because he was one of their first sponsors.
Oh,
ever.
okay, that's right.
You know AD the rapper, right? Well, the blogger.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Sound
was.
no
he
jumper
was
and shit,
yeah, no jumper.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was their sponsor when they started. So
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
OG Moses, he got a good shop. You should go there. They got flour and like all this shit right here. Like bunch of
CBD, like CBD.
CBD, yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
CBD
you
is
need-
known for like curing shit.
Exactly. Massages and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or even like, the icy hot replacement.
Yeah.
Facts.
No, and
Yeah.
he's one of the pioneers of that shit. That fool was in the High Times magazine for
That's what's up.
being like the first guy ever to bring that to the forefront. So
I'm gonna need that. What's it called? I'm gonna be boxing on Aiden Ross live stream coming up. So
I'll tap you in
I'm
with
gonna
him.
need that.
Yeah, I'll tap you in
I'm
with
gonna be
him.
fighting that dude Oblivion.
Oh, you are?
The Mexican streamer? Yeah.
You're fighting
him?
Yeah.
when are you
Boxing.
And he just kept
On Aiden Ross live stream.
and he just kept a secret from us. Like,
Damn.
what's up, mother?
Nobody
What
said
the fuck?
nothing. Damn.
You said you were boxing, but you never said it.
I just thought of it. I just thought of it.
Oh, okay, shit. Box Trap Boy. That'd
Hold
be
on,
cool.
but then-
My bad. Okay.
Go to sleep, trap boy. So what is going on?
So
I
what's it
didn't say
called?
anything.
We supposed to box a few months ago, but we just never came to terms to it. But supposed to box in like June or July now on Aiden Ross live stream. He do that little thing on Kick.
Yeah,
The
on
live
Kick.
stream
Yeah,
where
on Kick.
all the boxers, all the celebrities get to it. Island Boy, he just beat
Island
up.
Boy just got
Yeah,
a fight.
Oblivion just beat up the Island
He
Boy.
beat up the Island Boy, dog.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
hard to watch, huh? Yeah.
He whooped his ass, homie. He whooped his ass.
He whooped his ass.
He whooped his
asked him.
ass.
They said, Island Boy, he a fucking, you know what I'm saying? No, he
Yeah,
can't
Lil
fight.
Weenie,
That nigga's
Lil
a clown.
Weenie. Yeah, Lil Weenie.
That's who he's beating up type shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
But he called me out in a little interview saying, who you want to fight next? He talking about Julian Newman and Jack Doherty, but he talking about Julian Newman. So, we finna get it
You guys are
going
about
this
the same
summer.
size, right?
Yeah. I say about the same size. Weight-wise, for sure, around the same. He like a little less than me, but we can meet in weight for sure. And he been calling me out, man. Telling me his girl could beat me up and shit, man. I'm finna lay these hands up, buddy.
Mexican versus Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I mean,
Mexico
facts.
Oblivion's
All
Mexican.
respect to
That'll be
Mexico,
good.
though. All respect, bro. No disrespect, but I'm finna knock buddy out.
But he's been training, dog. You see videos of him
me
training
too.
with,
Me
like,
too. I be, you know what I'm saying? What's it called? I be working with, shout out Cash Flow and his father, man. Be working with them, man. Shout out to the Vargas brothers too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You with the Vargas brothers?
I'd say he work out with them and I be conversing. So we both,
okay.
you know what I'm saying, shout out to them because they help set it up too and shit like that.
Wow,
So, yeah.
When is it? Do you know exactly when it is?
No exact date, but it's gonna be in probably the end of July, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll live stream it over here. We'll watch it.
That's dope. Yeah, let's watch that shit.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be lit, bro. Why? It's gonna, I'm
No
saying,
pay-per-view.
Yeah, it's gonna
No,
I'm
it's on
making
Kick.
sure I get it.
No, it's on Kick. Millions of
It's on
people
Kick. It's
watch
on
it.
Kick. But what's
This is
it
as
called?
big as
Soon
when
coming
Cotto
up here.
fought.
We don't know if that might be on Kick or what's it called. It could be on
Twitch?
Dazzin too, because Misfits Boxing. When it comes to KSI,
Oh, yeah,
you know,
yeah,
KSI
yeah.
stuff he got going in London and Dubai. There are people hit me up. They want me to fight on their platform, so could be fighting on Dazzin. Could be with some
That's
pay per view
big.
actually.
Yeah,
You
Dazzin
know what I'm
big,
saying?
man.
So yeah. That's gonna be, coming up for real. I've been in the gym, you know what I'm saying, and the dog's always been there. So you
So
know what
you
I'm
think
saying.
you're taking that one?
Oh yeah.
So I can bet.
Respectfully.
I can bet against that fool.
Yeah, I mean I would.
You know,
Like all hands on.
No, you could bet on stake on the ag stake.
Yeah, I know, but I'm asking you though.
Yeah, respectfully, yeah, between me and you, yes.
So you
Yeah.
know where he sleeps at night in case he loses.
Kind of.
You know where he.
In the IE somewhere, man.
Yeah, we good.
All right, cool. Just making sure I get my money back.
Nah, you don't have to worry about that, man. What's it called? Because when we locking on a date, bro, I'm a hard worker,
That's
so I'm
cool.
gonna make sure I'm for sure ready.
Run the hills, man.
Yeah, like
Run-
when I said,
run
like
the
I
hills.
grew up, bro. Like my dad had me to like all I did was working out. So you give me a date, bro. I'm
Yeah.
No, yeah, and it's
I ain't even
different.
gonna eat chocolate.
You're actually, you've been athletic for a very long time. For
Yes,
you
sir.
could tell he barely started to train. So there's a big difference in that.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. And what's it called? I can't wait to show what I got in the boxing world, man.
That's
I
dope.
got a little more, you know what I'm saying, hands and niggas think. For real. But shout out Oblivion though. Good dude, for real. He called me out in a boxing way, so respect. But
Yeah,
also,
that's cool.
You know what I'm saying? Get ready, fam, because boxing real. You know what I'm saying? I hit hard.
Yeah. All right. You want to take some phone calls real quick?
Yeah, you want to take some phone calls, Julian?
Of course, let's do it.
If there's any
do it.
calls that you want us to hang up, just tell us to. We'll hang up.
All
man.
good, yeah.
Because you know how these
Nah, yeah,
how the people
okay.
is, man. You know.
I'm used to them. I'm used to dealing with their ass for sure.
Yeah, man. I'm used to it already too.
Yeah. Especially being on playing video games.
Yeah, they come
What
in.
bro, what? My name is Julian Newman 04 on Warzone. That's my problem. I got to change it.
Everybody knows your shit.
User 1 2 3 4.
Yeah, I got to do something because they be
You got
like,
the whole setup on gaming, like the see-through fucking.
yeah.
thing
So
with
look, I got it in my room. Yeah. I got to add some like cool things to the background and stuff like that.
Put the fans in there. Everyone
Yeah,
does that
yeah,
shit. The little
yeah.
lights.
Yeah, but I got the base of it for real.
Yeah. My nephew's got that shit, man. It's just so crazy.
Yeah,
They
it's-
got like fans and then like a
Uh-huh.
whole roller coaster, like a little ball drops and it goes. It's like all that crazy shit,
Yeah.
Bro,
bro.
I'm still
Nah,
tripping
it
on
is.
how everybody's still fucking with the Roblox shit, bro.
Bro, you're right. Still in
I'm
Minecraft.
dead ass,
I
dude,
never got into that
motherfuckers really
stuff,
fuck with
but-
that shit.
Yeah,
But that's
they
a great
do.
thing to bring up. 'cause
I've
they're
never done that
still
shit.
on it. Never done it, and they still on it.
And they're still on it.
Facts.
Old motherfuckers
Where'd you
too,
get
like
those
they
guys,
on
man?
it.
Dog, with the
But that's
writing?
something that they don't even get.
Oh, yeah, I was
They
just-
don't
I was
even get that
testing
though
it.
because that's like younger generation.
Yeah.
Bro, they was on Minecraft 20 years
I just
ago
wanted to see if it
or
would press.
15 years
did,
ago,
huh?
and
Yeah,
no,
still
yeah.
on it,
So
They're
bro.
on it, yeah.
Yeah, they have Minecraft camps for kids.
I remember when back in the day it used to be fucking Nintendo,
Yeah.
or Sega, all that shit. But
Yeah.
nowadays it's all computer,
Even I had a Game Boy and a DS, bro.
Yeah.
You're
Like,
right.
all
Now it's
that
all
shit.
PC computer.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all PC. Back
you're a
then,
PC
get the fuck out of
No.
No.
Don't answer that
Yeah,
question.
don't answer that question.
Just say no.
Nah,
Hey,
facts.
but I remember when I was growing up, that's all I was with around
Yeah.
that. Like
Yeah.
the consoles, not the computers.
The
Yeah.
GameCube and shit too, right? The
GameCube, fucking
yeah.
Wii,
Uh-huh.
the first Xbox,
I fucking like
the
Duck
fucking
Hunt.
the first Sega, all that shit, bro. Like that to me was cool, bro.
Even the I don't know what the first Xbox was, but the Xbox 360 was new to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it
when the Call of Duty was on that shit too. You
Black
know,
Ops
like
2.
yeah, Call of
Yeah.
Duty. That was me, bro, all day, and FIFA.
Zombies.
FIFA.
Yeah, it's being the zombies heavy, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all
I
know.
played some video games, but
You
I
play
like
video
to be outside, you know? Like,
Yeah, that was me.
I guess.
I wasn't there all day, but like
Yeah.
it's just
That was me for
I'm
sure.
still like stuck on Duck Hunt. Remember that shit from
Yeah,
Nintendo?
bro.
yeah.
Fucking Duck Hunt.
Manhunt.
Remember that
Duck
shit,
Hunt.
Duck Hunt with the gun?
Even
And
bro,
then they had
Ding
the
Dong
disc.
Ditch,
The
bruh.
discs would come out, and then you
Ding
shoot
Dong
those.
Ditch.
Ding Dong Ditch, bro. That was big for me.
Yeah, ding. Oh,
Yeah.
like
Oh, you
grew up with
neighborhood,
that?
yeah.
Dudes where I'm from, bro, retarded, bro.
Knock on the door and dip out and shit. Yeah.
We used to do Ding Dong Ditch on the high level though. They used to take the firecrackers, take a lighter, buy the firecrackers, ring the doorbell, put it by their front door,
Yeah,
and we just
dip
run,
out.
bro.
Yeah, damn.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's D1 did Ding Dong Ditching.
D1.
All right, look, the number is linked
Put it
up
up.
above.
Hell yeah.
On the top left corner of your screen, you will see the number 213-770-7838. I need the squad to call in. You need to put the headphones on, yeah. I need the squad to call in. Go ahead and call in, ask all your questions. The number is listed 213-770-7838. No block calls. Call with your actual number. Let's go.
Oh, they're gonna call. Yeah, I still remember like those ones. Doug Hunt. I liked James Bond.
Oh yeah, 007.
007.
Yeah.
What system was that on?
Nintendo 64.
Nintendo 64.
I played it on DS, I believe.
Yeah,
My
you could
mom
play it
and
on
dad
different
got it for me. Yeah, I believe I played on DS. Yeah.
You know, the new Call of Duties. All those are tight though. The new shit. I see my nephews playing.
Hold on, don't disturb. My bad.
Yeah, they're pretty dope. Like
Mario
all the,
Kart, homie.
Mario
dope
Kart.
too, yeah.
The
Mario
Wii,
Kart
the
was the
Wii
Wii.
was big. The Wii.
The Wii. Yeah.
The Wii was big for me.
That
for
shit was
sure.
cool as fuck.
All right. 661, you're in the building.
So, little homie, you know you're messing with PC foods right now, right?
Oh man,
Man.
I don't know what he's saying.
What the fuck?
Man, that's crazy.
You got a game?
No weird people, please.
That
no
was a
weird
weird one,
people.
yeah. They
Stop
always-
being weird. Yeah, no, that's talking to you.
But the thing is like they watch
They
and
didn't say
then
no
they
names.
wait.
I'm good.
Like imagine, Julian, you're watching a podcast for 3 hours just
Yeah.
so you can call in
Yeah.
and talk to the guys you're watching. That means they're fans.
Bro, that's
To wait
all
for
that
3
means.
hours.
Yeah, on God, that's what I mean.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't say nothing the whole chat. I'm gonna watch for 3 hours because we don't ever tell them when we're gonna do phone calls.
Yeah,
we're not
yeah.
like we're gonna do it at
It can-
9:24. Yeah, so they're just
It
right
could be
there.
random.
They're just right there at the TV, like giving like, I can't
need
wait
to get mine, I need to get
wait to
mine.
call in. I can't wait to call in.
Whatever they're doing, bro. Facts. Think about that. That's all
Trips
it
me
is.
out, dude.
408, you're in the building.
Yes, I have a question for Julian. Hey Julian, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Do you watch any basketball movies at all, or do you watch high school basketball at all, or no?
That's a great question, bro. Yeah, I honestly do watch basketball movies and stuff. Like, one of my favorite ones is probably Rebound.
Rebound, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
but not with Martin Lawrence though, with Earl Manigault. So if you've seen the one, like the common problem when I say Rebound, people think of the movie of Martin Lawrence, but it's the one with Earl Manigault. My parents put me on that movie. It's about a basketball player, you know, who had it all, who's supposed to be better than Michael Jordan, and you know, fell to the streets and stuff like that. That was one of my favorite basketball movies of all time.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah. So great question, bro. In high school basketball, I don't watch as much of it, but of course I be on the YouTube stuff, bro. You know, of course, like the AJ, I don't know how to say his last name and stuff like that. I see highlights of dudes that are really popping in the high school realm. But heck yeah, man. I also watch He Got Game, and you know those are classics. White Man Can't Jump. You know,
Yeah.
watch those
What's that Tupac one
all the
called?
time.
Above the rim.
Above the Rim, of course. Yeah. You hit that move my dad taught me behind the bench. Yeah, facts.
Above the rim. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes,
well,
sir.
Well, Julian, I want you to know, keep up doing what you're doing with Julian, and don't let anything stop you. When I pray that your success goes well, sir.
I appreciate you, man. That means a lot, bro. I appreciate you. God bless you, man. Thank you. Means a lot, bro.
Same here.
Thank you for tuning in. These are boys right here, man. Appreciate you tuning in to the podcast.
Yeah, oh, I know. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. When you
Yes,
guys
sir.
are welcome. All right, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Blue Chips. That was another movie.
Yeah.
Remember that one with Shaq? They were like, he rounded up a team and they paid everybody and everyone got in trouble.
Or for a younger.
How about that basketball one where one guy dies and he's a spirit that's helping them win the game?
I haven't seen
What
that
movie's
one.
that?
It's like the one in the hood. It's like a black dude.
What the fuck?
What
You don't
the hell?
remember?
Master P made that one?
No, the
That's
black
like a
dude,
hell of a movie.
The main black dude dies, fool, and he's trying to help the team win.
I haven't seen
And
that one.
fool, he's a ghost and he's helping them make the baskets and shit.
Oh, facts.
I need to look it up.
Hey, but also Thunderstruck. That's
Okay, I'm
that.
gonna check it out.
Oh, it could be.
what up?
480. You're in the building.
Like Mike?
Like Mike. Shout out Bow Wow.
What's up? This is Junior from 602. Just sending a shout out from Phoenix, man.
Salute Phoenix.
Facts.
Shout out to the Haters World and to Newman, man. I'm definitely gonna check out that fight, dog. Knock that motherfucker out.
I appreciate you, fam. Thank you.
6 man.
Appreciate the support, bro.
There you go.
Means a lot,
Yeah,
fam.
you guys have a good night.
All right, my boy.
You too, brother.
Salute.
Man, it sounds like they're putting their money on you, bro. You're gonna be owing.
I get in that gym, man.
Oh shit!
That's an accident.
Krusty
What was
the
that? Oh.
I answered unknown on accident.
Mickey the Mouse.
Mickey the Mouse.
Mickey the Mouse.
Mickey the Mouse.
How do they know my
Mickey Mouse.
government name? I keep
Mickey
saying
Mouse.
that.
All right, to everybody watching, we're taking phone calls. I know there's about 5-second lag. The number is listed up on the screen. It's on the top left corner. All right, the number is 213-770-7838. I need everybody to call in. All right, go ahead and call in. Let's go. SOS Best Moderator. Just pin the phone number. There you go. Let's
Salute.
go. Yeah, well, they said it was called 6 man. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
All right, you're in the building. Who are we talking to? Yo, hello. Oh, they hung up.
That boy didn't think you'd answer.
Yeah, it happens like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Or it drops, you know.
Yeah, facts.
Well, that shit's crazy. Yeah, there's some classic basketball movies. There's Love and Basketball.
Oh, of course. That's probably
a classic one.
That's probably come right after my rebound.
There's a new one I need to see. My uncle was telling me it's with God darn it, Adam Sandler. It's a
new one on Netflix. I forgot what that's called.
Yeah,
but
he
facts.
says it's really good. I just haven't.
It's pretty good.
Oh, you seen it? Yeah,
It's nothing compared to like you got games and rebounds.
323. You're in the building.
But it's something though.
I'm gonna check it out.
It's nothing compared to like I don't know why they don't.
Shout out to the spot.
Shout out, my boy.
Hey, what's up with 4A?
With who?
4A.
Oh, come on, man. Well, you got a question for the guest?
Go ahead,
Oh,
talk.
he's trying to-
Go, no, hold on. Talk. Let him talk. What's up?
No, bro, we're not doing that.
We're not doing that right now.
Later. What was he trying to do? Like a
Just
joke?
clown.
I don't
Just
know,
clown.
just clown,
I don't
just
even
clown.
pay attention, Trap. You know how they are.
I ain't tripping. I don't give a fuck. I'm just
All right,
trying to
let's
hear
go.
from
Another
his
caller.
part to see what he got.
951. You're in the building. What up?
What's good, big dog?
Hey, we could barely hear you. Get a little closer to the phone.
Can you hear me now, dog?
Oh, yeah, there you go, there you go.
Perfect.
Yeah, there it is.
My bad. I'm on the road, dog. This trucker life ain't no joke.
Yeah, I feel
Native
it.
Hustle in the chat.
Oh, Native
Oh,
Hustle.
what's up, Native
up,
Hustle?
boy?
Hey, chilling. Hey, Julian, I was wondering, bro, you in SoCal like a lot now, dog, or not?
Shoot, I'll be all through Cali, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm maybe you know what I'm saying? I stay in the I area now, but what's it called?
You ever tap in with these all native tourneys that go on like the rest of this year? You ever
Good question.
you ever ball in any of these tournaments and stuff with these all natives?
Oh, shoot. Good question. Depends what you're referring to, man. I'll be playing in the Drew League and little leagues out here in between after college season, stuff like that.
I
but
think he's saying like there's an all native, like the
all
Indians.
native. Got you. That's what I thought he said.
Yeah,
but
all native
No,
leagues.
I have not. I know Rev Balls like me though. They fast. They little and they run and they shoot. I know that.
Yeah, nah, man. They have a bunch of tournaments coming up, bro, for the rest of this year, dog.
No, most definitely,
If
bro.
you can link it with a team.
Yeah.
Out here, like Changa, like all these, they have tournaments for what do you call it? You ever heard of a cat named I think they call him White Iverson?
Yeah. Definitely, he a YouTuber. Yep.
Yeah, he's usually at these tourneys, and that kid Kenny Dobbs. You heard of him?
Yeah, Kenny Dobbs. He's part Indian, huh? Or something.
But they're from the IE. I think they live in the IE. That's why.
Okay, yeah. No, Kenny Dobbs is a real. That's my boy. Hell yeah, we go way back for sure.
Pachanga's a casino like out here in the IE. So, it's good.
In fact, I like gambling. Don't tell me
Yeah,
that.
you gotta go there. Yeah, take them to Pachanga, big dog.
You don't want to do that, man. I like some blackjack, boy.
Yeah.
Nah, but facts, bro. I appreciate that. Definitely will. I'm gonna look out for those though, bro. And
tap in with homie, dog. They got tourneys out here till probably like they're gonna start like around August, bro. But till like January, bro. Like it's for a little bag, you know what I mean? It's nothing crazy, but
no, of course,
it's pretty dope. And then you get tap in with this side of the world and shit. You know what I mean? With the native side.
100%. Yeah, no, I'm definitely down, bro. It's I can tell the native side is big in basketball for sure. It's got their own little community For sure.
Yeah, they do.
Definitely,
Yeah, and-
definitely down to some
welcome,
content
man.
over there.
Hey, but welcome to the hater world, dog. You guys have a good night.
Oh, you
Thank you,
too,
appreciate
brother.
you.
Thank you.
Money on the woods sometimes is all good.
626,
It makes
yeah.
it more inspiring to go play. Turn your TV down.
TV up.
Yeah.
626. What up?
Yo,
Yo, you're on there.
What's good, gang?
You gotta turn your TV down,
You got
man.
another one. 626. You're in the building.
626.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, bro?
What's up, Julian?
What's good, bro?
I have 2 questions for the homie Julian.
What's good, fam?
Hey, if you were able to choose a height to be, what height would that be?
Shoot, man, that's a great question. Shit, man, I don't like to really like say I want to be somebody else. For real. I like who I am, and I stand on 10 at the height I am. But I say like some 7 foot, bro. 7 foot, like some KD, and be able to be tall to everybody and move you and hit a jumper. So yeah, I say 7 foot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
7 foot, I got you.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Wembanyama?
On some Wembanyama, but a little more shiftier though. Facts.
Yeah. And then my second question is, if you were to, are you playing pro right now, or
No, I'm
or
at
any league?
I'm playing college basketball right now at in Anaheim. Yeah, I'll be
Alright.
playing
So
pro
if
ball
you-
soon, man. Somewhere overseas, and that probably after this year.
I got you. But hey, if you were to go in the size of Blue Devil, what would they tell you to do, bro?
Damn.
Would they send your ass home?
In what?
Or
Basketball?
what would
Yeah, my
happen?
size.
Yeah.
I mean,
Which size though?
I mean,
This one or
yeah.
like tall?
Yeah, good question. Which
It
one?
don't fucking matter.
Because there's a lot of dudes that is Blue
Would you
Devil
get on
size
Ozempic, bro?
that are growing up, bro. There's a
Julian.
lot of dudes his size who can move, who is fast as hell, getting buckets for sure. Like just growing up hooping with them.
That's crazy.
So
Would you get on Ozempic though, bro? Would that help him or no?
I'm done.
You got the plug or what?
Bro,
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Yeah, bro, tweaking.
And don't tap me, my boy, unless you got it for me.
Yeah, he tripping on you, gang.
He's tripping on
Bro,
me,
act
bro.
like, bro, what?
262, you're in the building. What up?
Last question.
Hey, what up, Hater World?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, saludos to everybody at the podcast right there. Opina, Trap Boy,
Salute.
Julian.
Salute.
Oh boy.
Hey, Julian, hey, how do the people down south treat you since you're from Florida, my boy?
Man, that's an amazing question. They treat me, pretty good, bro. You know what I'm saying? I get noticed pretty much everywhere in the country. Respectfully, I say that. But I get a lot more love in Cali. I feel like I'm from the East Coast, so
That's cool.
yeah.
What do you feel about all the culture down south over there and all that?
yeah, the culture's different, bro. It's definitely not it ain't not no gang culture for sure. Not. It's more of a, I don't know, like the world looks at it like a vacation down south. I guess it's more of a people get on their own and really just how I grew up was it's like Cali a little bit, just like weather wise. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's a lot different
cool,
when it comes to like energy and stuff though.
Hell yeah. Hey, that's what's up to the 200 boys, man. Hey, Hater World's going big with everybody. He's bringing in NBA prospects, everything, man.
Yeah, shout out them, man. For
Appreciate
real.
you.
They doing it.
Appreciate that.
Heck yeah.
Shout out to Hater World for bringing everybody, enlightening everybody, basketball players, anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything.
Oh God, shout out Hater World, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate them for real. Appreciate
For
you
real.
calling, fam.
Pina, salud. Saludos, Trap Boys. Saludos, my boy.
Yep.
Hey,
Salute.
what's up? Salute.
All right, my boy. Thank you for
All right,
calling in. I appreciate
thanks for the phone call, hey, Hater World. Thanks for the phone call, my boy.
Got you. Stay up. 323, you're in the building. Yo, hello.
¿Qué onda?
323, you're in the building.
Shout out to Hater World.
Salute to you.
Shout out Pina.
Yep, I'm right here. I'm here.
Shout out to a compa. I said Julian.
Yep.
What's good, gang? How you doing, man? Shout out.
Hey, what's up? How you think about the Mexican culture? Like you fuck with the food, our food, or like what's like your
Yeah.
favorite dish?
No, I definitely mess with the food,
What's like
bro.
your favorite food?
My favorite thing is the little taco stand on the side of the street out here, man. No matter what time it is, you go get some tacos, bro. Some carne asada tacos with everything on it. That's the best thing I like.
Carne asada.
Yeah, carne asada. Facts. That's what it is for real. I love the Mexican culture, bro. This is really y'all loyal. You know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, if you got one that's close to you, for sure, he real. Shout out to Mexicans, man.
That's right. Hey, salute, bro.
Yes,
salute.
sir.
I'll follow you after this. I'll look at your videos.
Yes, sir.
All that shit. I know you be balling.
I appreciate you, fam. Thank you. That's
Hey,
love.
but I have another one though. What's your favorite gangster movie?
Gangster movie. That's a great question. Y'all got the best questions in the world. My favorite gangster movie of all time is Paid in Full, bro.
Yeah. Rico.
Yeah.
Rico's in there. Little bastard.
Ace
Little
Boogie.
bastard.
Yeah, fuck
Turn on his
Rico.
homies.
Fuck Rico. Ace Boogie was my man.
Not Dame Dash though.
Yeah, Dame Dash.
Yeah, he's in there. He's in that one.
He produced it.
Yeah, no, he's not in the movie.
The actor,
the actor was
Cameron.
Yeah, there you go.
Right?
That's Rico.
Yeah, that was
on
Rico.
the bike, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he wow for that.
Yeah,
one.
Paid in Full. I like Scarface for sure.
So give me one more.
Oh, one more. Scarface, cool. Let's go something better though. What's
New Jack City.
That white boy movie called Blow.
Oh, that's
Blow
just
was
tight.
fire.
Yeah. And that shit was real too.
That's based on the.
He got caught on the last trip, huh?
El Americano.
Yeah, the Americano.
El Americano.
Facts. Yeah, I like
George.
That's funny you say that because like that's my
in.
favorite movies though. Them type of movies, bro. For sure.
That fool got plugged in with Pablo.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, you bring the planes in. Fact.
El Americano way. That's what we call him out here.
Facts. Okay.
Yeah.
The American, because that fool was the one pushing the main fucking. He was pushing for Pablo right here.
Yeah. That's what's up. Shout out my boy.
And
all right, guys, have a G night.
That shit reminded me of a song.
You too, fam. Thank you for calling, bro.
Hey, that shit reminded me of a corrido, el Americano by Fuerza de Tijuana.
Yeah.
I have no idea, Trap.
Yeah.
Wrong podcast.
I fuck with a lot of Mexican.
Podcast.
I fuck with a lot of Mexican music, you know,
Wrong
like corridos. Like it's cool, bro. It's entertaining, you know.
Yeah.
But that's crazy, like you know, like now they're stopping that shit. The corridos. I don't know if you heard about that.
Trap. That's not a question to ask on this podcast.
I mean,
enlighten me.
Connecting.
Talk to me about it.
I'll tell you right now.
909, you're in the building.
Hello. Hey, what's up, man? This is Sergio from the chat.
What's up, Sergio?
Hey, I got two quick questions for Julian, man.
What's good, man? How you doing?
Doing good, man. Hey, first question I wanted to ask you: have you ever checked out those videos of those leagues out there in Mexico where they pay players to go out there and play like a tournament?
No, I haven't. Actually, no. I've seen like China and stuff like that, and I've never seen the ones in Mexico. No. I got a few friends from Orlando that play out there though in Mexico.
All right, you just check it out because it's a quick way to make some money and shit.
Yeah. I appreciate that, bro. That means a lot, fam. Thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check that out.
Yeah, and for sure. My second question is, I don't know if you touched on it, but what do you think about the women's basketball asking for the pay? What's your take on that?
Good question. Women's basketball is definitely coming up, man. It's definitely getting bigger and more entertaining. And in some cases, I'd rather watch a women's basketball game than a boys' basketball game. Like if Caitlin Clark playing, I'd rather watch her than, not gonna lie, than Steph Curry right now. So I think women's basketball is coming up and getting bigger. And you know, I think ultimately it might be the best if these girls start getting in the gym and really like getting these skills right. I think it'd be more entertaining to watch a girl cross somebody over than a man. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, if you see these college girls, some of them will start to bop you.
Oh yeah, and dunk.
So, you know, women's basketball definitely coming up. The support to them, and I mean, it's going to be crazy in the next 20, 30, 40 years what women's basketball does.
All right, for sure, man. I'm glad you came on the pod and told us a little bit more about yourself. And,
yes, sir.
And I really want to give you a prop for staying on track, showing discipline, and always putting your education in front of everything, man. Listening to your parents.
I appreciate you, bro. That means a lot. I appreciate you, bro. God bless you, man. For real.
Likewise.
Yes, sir.
Man. You stay safe, man.
You too,
brother.
brother.
Squad up.
Squad up. Oh shit, I hung up. Sorry. Damn, that's why they hate me. Nah, it was accidental. It was accidental.
But a lot of those Mexican the leagues, like the pros over there, because I think we're next to them, so you'll get a lot of players from here that'll jump there for a big bag. You know, they'll go that way. Yeah, I hear it all the time in the gym.
Yeah,
like guys that played overseas. There's a few guys that play overseas. When you come in, when you where we go, they play overseas already. Yeah, and they'll jump that way for a bag, like a quick tournament. Boom, like should look into it, dog. You know, just
100%. Yeah, now Mexico. I got a few people from where I grew up from in Orlando that play in Mexico.
Yeah, that's a good little opportunities, you know. So
definitely, For sure. I got nothing. I would love to play in Mexico. Fuck yeah! I just need the opportunity, dog. For sure.
You speak Spanish?
Minimally, a little bit.
A little bit. Okay.
I mean, I more understand it than anything. You know what I'm saying? I was one of them kids. Mom spoke it. I'm like, embarrassed.
We have
by
a name for that. I fall in the category too.
Yeah, facts.
But that's
front line.
What's the name though? What's the name though?
It's called a no sabo.
No sabo.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, like no, you don't really understand it.
No Nintendo.
This guy.
They had Peso prove he wasn't one of them, right? On a YouTube video.
On the Car 106.
Oh yeah.
Car 106. They made him speak Spanish. He spoke it very well. All right, Lou, we're going to take one more caller. Be the lucky caller. Go ahead and call in.
Calls have been great, dog.
One more caller.
Salute the squad, the chat.
Salute.
213-770-7838. One more caller. Come on, let's get it in real quick.
It's a great
Damn,
chat,
son, where'd you find this?
Let's go.
It's going to come.
Oh, there it goes.
It'll go all night.
There it is.
Oh, shit, I hung up on that fool. My bad. My bad.
He was the lucky caller.
Now he's going to call in and fucking do something crazy.
Bro, punching a TV right now.
Yeah. Literally.
951, my bad. Call back in.
Damn.
He probably pissed off at himself right now. Be like, damn, homie. I can't believe you did that shit, huh?
Oh man,
that's
He's gonna
good,
call in cussing us out like motherfucker, you know.
We only had like one bad call.
Not one, bro.
Yeah, we don't answer unknown calls, dog.
Yeah, because then it opens it up to do whatever. Yeah.
And I want to say, man, shout out my sister, bro. She was one of the first females to start all of this shit. She been shooting from half court and. She played high school basketball in 3rd grade, bro. I played in 5th. She was an 8-year-old playing high school
We're going to have to give her own... Because that's very, very...
Salute to her. She's still doing it, bro. She's playing NCAA basketball, do the modeling thing. And you know what I'm saying? Real rich off her name, you know what I'm saying? So,
interesting.
Yeah.
Yo, 7... Wait. Oh, no, I'm calling somebody back.
Oh, you're calling them...
like 50 times.
You want to say something. Let's see what he says.
Domino's Pizza.
That sounds good, kind of.
Welcome to the Good Burger. Home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
Oh, well, let's take the other call, another line. 707, you're in the building.
Hey, what it do, dog? Shout out to
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, can you hear me?
Reach me, leave me a message, thanks.
Oh, wait, I crossed up the lines. Got you.
Killing it.
Hold on. Here we go. 602, you're the last caller.
Hey, what's up, Blue Devil?
What's up?
I just want to salute the chat, homie. I want to salute the homie right there. He's a baller and shit. That's what's up. Good shit, homie. Get it.
That's love, bro. I appreciate that.
You know that song, I'm a Baller? I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller.
That's Moreno Valley. Stilo. Yeah, he comes out of Moreno Valley. Yeah.
Straight Hoopers, Perro. That's what's up. Full salute from Phoenix, dog.
Yeah, salute. Big dog. Phoenix.
All right, my boy. Thank you. Oh, wait, I'm answering another one. 559, what up?
He hung up.
No, 559.
What's up? Hey, dang, I didn't even get an alert that you guys were like, but damn. But I follow the homie right there. I just want to ask you a question. How do you guys feel? You guys probably covered it with your news and everything. What they did to the freaking Gigi and Kobe Bryant mural.
Yeah, you got to rewind it.
We talked about it.
Yeah, I'll rewind. But I can't rewind it, Blue Devil.
Huh?
Okay. I can't rewind it.
Oh, you can't. We're almost done. So right when we're done, you can rewind.
Look back.
All right.
All right, my boy.
It's fucked up.
Thank
It's
you.
fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked up. That's all.
Hey, but at least he had something that he wanted to bring back.
559.
Yeah, but
that's because that's what you do. So you're agreeing with it.
That's what you do. 951. You were trying to call in earlier. You're the last caller.
Right.
What up?
Julian Newman.
What's good, fam?
Yo, you ever seen Juana Man?
You should do that, dog. You should do that, man. Much love, G.
That's a funny.
Much love,
That's
family.
a good
That
one,
shit hella
though.
funny, bro.
I like that one though. That's a good
Facts.
one.
Joanna, man, I should do that shit for real, huh? Had 80 on them niggas.
Oh,
Yeah,
here
they
we go.
doing it.
That's it. With that
That's what
being
he wanted to
said,
say.
They doing it low key.
That's the guy that I called
yeah,
back.
they do.
Yes, sir. Oh, wait, let me see. Let's go last
Well,
one.
last
Let's
one.
do
Last
it.
one.
I ain't got nothing to do.
619, what up?
Calling from San Diego. You want to salute the Tuner boys?
Salute.
Salute.
Yeah, I got a question for Julian.
It's good, fam.
What do you think about Mr. Professor?
Talking about the white basketball player?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's a content creator. He's like an old dude now, you know, creating content. And back in the day, he could hoop. You feel me? Now he's just creating content. Respect the professor, for sure.
That's right. Right.
He got a little brand making content, and you know, I don't think he do the real hooping thing right now though. He's a little older.
Hey, bro, last question. Last question, but what do you think about the NBA now?
I mean, now, man, it's getting we're low-key getting better. It's getting more entertaining. Like when you look at dudes like Anthony Edwards, John Morant, even Wembanyama. There's a bunch of like figures that are coming out of nowhere that are like, you know what I mean, a 7-footer like doing what Wembanyama's doing, or Anthony Edwards talking like he talks. John Morant throwing bombs in the crowd and shit. Like, there's a lot of entertainment going on. So it's definitely it's getting me more entertained. I stopped watching NBA for a little while. I'm back on it now because people like John Morant, Anthony Edwards is getting me back in tune for real. Yeah, it's definitely.
I mean, I just lost a love for NBA, man, because they were just shooting way too many 3-pointers, man. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, I agree.
Thanks, Steph, for that.
They fall in love with the 3-point. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. You got to put in work to shoot that 3-point.
Yeah, man. It's like, damn, nobody's under the basket. They just shoot. Like, God damn.
Yeah, go to the rack.
All right, man. Julie, that's it, man. I want to give you, you know, that respect and salute to you and the Tuner boys and Trap Boy.
Yes, sir.
Salute.
What up, my boy?
Brother.
626, you're in the building.
Let's do it.
Yo, Julian, what's your team? Who's your team in the NBA?
Shoot, my team. It's funny. I like Miami, but obviously they whack right now. But Boston Celtics at the moment. I like the Boston Celtics. I like the crowd.
Yeah.
Traitor, not joking. I'm just joking. I'm messing with you, bro.
Lakers in 7.
Fuck, Lakers ain't even gonna get past Minnesota, my boy. What are you talking about, man?
Lakers in 7.
Jesus Christ.
Hella funny.
Back in 2008, when Kobe was here in 2009.
Oh shit, I hung up.
No. Cut it now.
I'm hanging up on people on accident.
Oh, are you?
That's it? Yeah. Fuck
yeah,
it.
that's it,
Let's
man.
go. That's it.
They'll be calling all night.
Yeah, they will. All right, no more phone calls. All right, well, Pino, what up? How you gonna close this out? What do you got going on?
You got any shout outs or anything you want to give your props to?
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out y'all, man, for having me on. It's a pleasure, bro. It means a lot. You know, boxing soon, bro. Gotta tune into the YouTubes. What's it called? What else we got going? They had the Prodigy brand. Tune in, man. Y'all can cop some merch.
Where can they find that at?
Was it prodigybrand.com or shopprodigybrand.com? Shopprodigybrand.com.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And besides that, man, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm gonna keep it going, bro. We'll go harder. Y'all about to see me on see me hooping, man. See me killing. Just like I've been all my life. You gonna see it.
I think we got to change your name to the Giant Killer, dog.
Yeah, I like that.
That'd be tight.
I'm mad. It's the first time I'm hearing this shit. Because
you can't use the word killer on TV. For that would never work.
I said killer.
Okay. Yeah, with an A. Facts.
I don't know if that changes anything, but
you
can't use that like at a brand.
The word killer and killer and all that shit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
actually.
they use all kinds of other bullshit on TV and stuff like that. You know, I mean.
Nah, but yeah, that's a good name if you do it with an A for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, high school, man, I was a John and Killer. I ain't gonna cap. Yeah, for sure. They like to downplay this shit, but bro, yeah, I was definitely getting buckets.
Yeah, man, it was good having you on, man. Especially watching you from years ago. I just remember, and you're still going too, because there's a lot of people that start when they're young and then they don't. I don't want to say any names, but we know there's a few of them where they just they were there and then now, but you like made you made your brand, your name with the help of your dad and mom.
Shout out my parents, man.
You got a good family, you know. So you know, it was good having you on, bro. And when you got something more, you're welcome to come back. You don't even have to have anything more. Just you're welcome to come back and just shoot the shit whenever you want, dog. You know. Yeah. But you know, when you do have something, you know, we're gonna support you.
Of course, I appreciate that.
And sure, man, we appreciate you for coming.
Thank you.
Taking the time out of your day, dog.
Yeah, I like to appreciate y'all supporters too, man. Y'all got a real following that's real in tune, bro. They all called and asked about me. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying. That's a good sign.
I appreciate y'all.
Believe me, because a lot of people come on here and it's mixed half and half on the calls, you know. But you got about
that's pretty good. Yeah,
95% were good calls, so that's a good sign. And man, thanks for coming, taking time out of your day, dog.
Thank you for having me.
What's up, Blue? You got anything to say?
Nah, I just appreciate you. You know, same old. I don't like to lie or glaze. Sorry.
Yeah. That's the new word, fast. Glaze.
You're the homie. You can pull up anytime.
Yeah, it's love, bro. I appreciate you, fam. Yes, sir. I've been seeing you doing y'all thing, fam, all the time. I appreciate y'all having me on. It means a lot.
Trap, what up?
Yeah, man, just
never mind.
We fuck with Trap a lot.
He's setting you up, bro. He's setting you up. Oh god.
Yeah, man, just appreciate for you coming. Just keep striving, you know, keep striving.
Thank
doing
you,
your thing, and
yes,
you know
sir.
you have good people around you, and from your parents as well, and just keep on going, man. You got big things for yourself later.
Appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Same for you, man. Yeah, keep going. Great people around you, man. Yeah, keep going.
Did he make it?
What?
He's an intern today. Did he make it?
Yeah, he made it for sure. Yeah. He's like your like your go-to for real. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, man, what's going on? I'm finna fuck with him real quick.
Is he coming off the bench?
Nah, he's starting.
He's starting
podcast. Bro, gotta start. If I have a podcast, I'm having one for sure.
Okay.
Funny as hell, bro.
Let's go.
All his responses hella funny, bro. Yeah, he made this shit funny.
We're gonna keep it there. And with that being said, salute to everybody. Like
yes,
the
sir.
video.
Yeah.
And we out. Let's go.
Let's go.
You gotta be grateful. You need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate. So let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F-16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm done, ain't no brakes on me. Break me down, hell no, that's what you ain't gon' see. Blue devil on my shoulder, he just spitting the facts. So be careful how you moving, ain't no running it back. Southside, hate the world where the real ones at. Them 200 boys reppin', logging in from the trap. Better log in, homie. Better log in, homie. Log in, homie. Better log in, log in.
Grateful. You need haters. What is you complaining about? What do you think a hater's job is? To hate. So let them do their goddamn job. What the is you complaining about?
F-16 killer track with the mix.
Yeah, they can hate on me. Got a reason why I always keep the flame on me. And I'ma do it till I'm